92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Today's second date update is a little different from the normal ones. Kaylee, who's on the phone with us right now, actually got a call back from the guy that she went out with. His name is Luke. Kaylee, tell us a little bit about Luke first.
Hi, you guys.
Hey,
Hi,
what's
Kaylee.
up? How's it going, Kaylee?
Dish on Luke, Kaylee.
Tell us a little bit about Luke.
I actually met him on Facebook.
Uh-oh.
He just randomly friended me one day, and we started flirting and IMing, and then I met him on this date.
Did he actually look like his profile, or did you get
He
catfished?
was pretty close, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good. It wasn't an elderly woman that showed up. It was actually the guy that you thought it would be. What did you guys do on your date?
It was fun. We went to this arcade place, and they had billiards, darts, and so it was, like, competitive and cute and drinking games. We even had some, like, kissing bets, like if I won or if you won, you know, you kiss them. It was fun. It was cute.
Good.
So-
you know, Jose's the only one that I know that dates this way. That's the only reason I'm worried for you about this Luke fella.
You mean Facebook?
Yes.
Yeah, this is 100%
Yes.
like how I meet every girl on Facebook.
Now,
only hesitation I
Kaylee,
have.
your second date update is a little bit different because you actually did talk to Luke on the phone, right?
He called me the day after the date.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
right away. I didn't have to wait. But he was calling to tell me that he had a family emergency come up and that he had to go out of town for a while, but that he like had a great time and then he wanted to see me again.
That's really nice.
And that was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, well, maybe he's still out of town. Have you thought about that?
Yeah.
Well, I've called him, and sometimes it's his voicemail, and sometimes it just rings and rings. It's been 2 weeks, and I haven't heard anything.
What was his last Facebook status update, Kaylee? Don't lie to me.
He has completely disappeared from Facebook. It's so crazy because he was on there quite a bit, and then nothing. Since he said he had this family emergency, absolutely nothing.
He's probably blocked you from seeing certain things.
Oh,
No,
come on, you
Think
guys.
about that.
No.
We need to stop
Okay.
being so cynical.
So you've tried to call him a few times and it goes to voicemail. Does it go to voicemail like he's sending you to voicemail?
It goes to voicemail after like ringing for a while, and then sometimes it just rings and nothing. And I've tried a few times, probably a few too many.
How many?
Okay, maybe that's it.
How many, Kaylee?
A few times a day. A lot of times I'm not sure if his phone is working or not. So I'm really sincerely just checking
Kaylee.
in.
Oh, no, honey.
You should not be calling him that much.
Yeah.
Come on.
No, just start dialing our number instead if it's turning into that much of an addiction, okay?
Are you at least blocking your number when you call him?
No, I'm not blocking my number.
Oh, God.
No. Okay, well,
20 missed calls at least.
maybe he'll answer when we call from this number.
I hope so. I don't know if I hope he does. I'm scared.
All right, Kaylee, we're going to play a song, come back, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
I think that I know why Kaylee kind of screwed up.
She screwed up.
Yeah, Kaylee,
I screwed up.
I do. I think I figured it out because the dude that you went out with, Luke, called you after the date, like the day after, and said, hey, I got some family emergency. I'm going to be gone for a little while. I think maybe he was telling you the truth, but I feel like you called him so many times in the last 2 weeks that you scared him
I
away.
didn't call him right away. And plus, like, you call and make sure somebody's still, like, alive. I don't know. I was more worried than anything.
Yeah, but it was only 2 weeks. He said he had a family emergency. Maybe he really did, and then you had called him at a bad time, and then you kept calling over and over and over again. He's like, I can't deal with it. That's what I think happened.
I'm actually with Jubal on this one. Really? Which is really rare, Kaylee. But, man, and you got to feel bad if it's a real, true family emergency and you were bugging him.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I was more concerned than bugging, but
All right.
okay.
Okay, are you ready to give him a call? See if he answers
Let's
the
do
phone?
this.
All right, hang on.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Luke, please?
No, he's not here.
This is not Luke?
No, this is not.
Is
Who's
this 206-347?
Yeah, this is Luke's phone, but Luke is not here. Who am I speaking to?
My name is Jubal. I'm from Brooke and Jubal in the morning on the radio station Moving 92.5. How are you?
I'm all right.
Who is this?
This is Bobby. I'm his brother.
Oh, you're his brother.
Yeah. Is there a message you want me to give to him?
Yeah, this is kind of weird. So is he around at all?
No, he's not.
Is he okay?
Yeah, he's fine. Is there something I can help you with?
Well, I'm calling because there was somebody that emailed us that went on a date with him. We do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. Basically, if you're interested in somebody and they don't call you back after a date, we call them for you. So that's why we're calling looking for Luke.
Okay, well, I don't know who this person is, but I think it's probably best to just let them know that Luke he's not going to be available for a while.
Is he all right? Like, did something happen to Luke? Because, okay, the girl that he went out with is concerned about him, and she's been trying to get a hold of him.
Okay, well, I understand that, and, that's nice to hear. I don't know if you can relay the message back to her that he's not going to call her back.
What?
You can't give me another number or something?
I mean, if you want to call the county jail, you can do that, but...
What? Jail?
Are you saying, so Luke is locked up right now?
Yeah, he's in custody.
What did he do?
Listen, I mean, what didn't he do? I'm not going to get into all that, so it's his own thing, so...
He's in jail?
He's in jail.
Hey, what's your name, man?
What's that?
What's your name?
My name is Bobby.
Bobby, hey, we actually have the girl Kaylee on the other line hoping to talk to Luke. Can you tell her, like, will Luke be calling her back in 5 to 10, 25 to life? Like, how long?
Just give a time frame.
Honestly, I don't really know. I probably shouldn't be speaking about his case, but, he had a few outstanding warrants, and then one thing led to another, and he had to turn himself in.
A few warrants.
Oh, my God.
How long has he been locked up?
2 weeks.
Okay.
About.
So the urgent family matter wasn't necessarily something to do with anybody else, just maybe...
You're your own family.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's okay. Kaylee, do you have a message you'd like to send to Luke on the inside?
Wait, who is... I'm Kaylee, who are you? You dated Luke?
Well, I didn't date him, like, plural. We had one date, and it was really good. And then the next day he called me. He was like, oh, my gosh, family emergency. I'll call you as soon as I can. And then I didn't hear back from him.
Right.
His phone's been weird. So I was just curious because we had a really good time.
Honestly, I don't... You didn't mention anything to me, but... So what... How do you know him? How, what do you do?
Man, he just, randomly found me on Facebook. Does he do that a lot? Does he do that?
I mean, I don't really know how many people he's met on Facebook, but... So wait a minute.
Well,
You guys only went on one date then, right?
Yeah, one date.
So I don't know what he told you he did, but, he was working a minimum wage job, and, I mean... I'm a firefighter, and I take care of myself pretty well, so...
Firefighter.
Could just
Nice.
throw that fact out there. Randomly. All right, then.
You're a firefighter?
Oh, God.
I am,
What's up, hero?
so-
We were drinking beer on our date, so, he didn't, wine and dine me. We went out and we had, cheap beers and played pool.
Come on, you need to have that's not a man date. Like, a guy needs to take you out on a real date.
What's a real date? Like dinner?
I don't know, you got to sit down and have dinner, get to know one another. Just sounds like, it sounds like Luke, it sounds like he just took somebody bowling. Like, that's the stuff he was doing back in high school.
I don't know. It was a little more flirtatious than bowling. I don't know.
I think this is more flirtatious than bowling.
Yeah,
This
is
is
this really?
turning into
Is this
something.
really happening right now?
Can I ask you guys a question? Bobby, would you be interested in going out with Kaylee?
No,
Your brother
dude.
only went out on one date with her. We will pay for it.
Brother's in jail.
I mean,
Bro
the
code
girls
thing.
that Luke has dated in the past, he's dated some cute girls. So, I mean, if you're like any of the girls that he's dated before, I mean...
What kind of brother are you?
Yeah, thank you.
Are you serious?
Hey, he's
You're like,
locked up. What are you going to do? He's got to take care of his, the girls that he's dating. How somehow they're going to get lonely.
I bet this brother even turned him in. Like, you're ratting him out and taking his women?
Bobby, do you have any court dates or anything that we should know about?
No, I'm free and clear.
Nice.
Are you the hotter brother, Bobby?
Oh, yeah.
My family says I am, so, I've always been the cute one, is what they said, so...
All right. Well, Bobby, would you like to take Kaylee out on a date? Your brother won't know about it.
Oh.
I'm down with it. Kaylee, sounds like you deserve to be wined and dined after this experience.
Oh, my God.
Are you a wine and
I'm
diner?
serious. I mean, it's the least I could do to sort of say, we're sorry for this unfortunate circumstance.
Say we're sorry.
Yeah, he's standing up for his brother.
I mean, I'm kind of down for it.
Hopefully they are not playing this in the jail yard right now.
This is awesome.
Dude, your brother must have some really bad karma.
Oh my god.
I think it would be fun.
I think it'd be fun. Well, congratulations, you guys. You got a first date out of our second date update. I'll put you guys on the phone so you can get it all figured out. Okay, Bobby?
Cool.
All right, tell your brother to stay strong.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Need LASIK? Trust the experienced team at the LASIK Center at Evergreen Eye Center. No glasses, no contacts, no limits. What will you do? LASIK at evergreen.com.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
The girl who's on the phone to do a second date update today had her date end in one of the most awkward ways possible.
Whoa.
Her name is Meredith. Meredith, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing okay.
Good. Thank you for doing a second date update today. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no, thanks for having me.
You're welcome. We don't normally do this, but why don't we start this second date update with the end of your date?
Oh, good.
Let's start at the end.
Because I was dying to hear what happened.
Why don't you tell everybody what happened?
Oh, it ended with a hug.
Right?
Ouch.
That's not that bad.
But that's
What's
not
wrong with
the
that?
worst part.
Oh, that's not it?
What happened before the hug?
Okay, so keep in mind that we spent almost 3 hours together.
Okay.
And he said, it was nice meeting you, but the entire time of our date, you've actually been calling me Matt, but it's actually Mike.
So you were calling him the wrong name the whole evening.
Yeah, but he didn't correct me, you know?
I think that's on him.
Yeah, I mean, how am I supposed to know? I heard it incorrectly, and he never once tried to correct me again, so I had no idea.
He did correct you at the end. And what did you say after he said, actually, wait, is his name Matt or Mike? Now I'm confused.
I was calling him Matt, but his name is actually Mike.
Okay.
And what did you say when he corrected you finally at the very end?
I was just so embarrassed. And I was just like, I am so sorry. I had no idea.
So how did you meet this dude?
We met at swing dancing class.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, so
like
you-
previously or that night?
It was literally that day. Like
Okay.
we did the swing dancing class, and then he asked me to go to the bar right after.
Oh, that's good. Because I imagined you having classes with this guy for weeks and weeks and weeks.
No.
and then-
It was the first class. I'd only heard his name when he first introduced himself,
Okay.
or the wrong name.
Okay.
That makes it a little more excusable then if it's
Right.
the first night that you met him and you got his name wrong. Not if you guys had known each other for a while.
Yeah.
Right.
And I assume you thought that the drinks after dancing were going great.
Yeah, I was having a really good time, and I thought he was too. I was hoping that, the night would just keep going on. Maybe we could do something after, or, get another drink or something. But he ended up saying that he had to go because he had work the next day. So, I don't know. I thought he was really enjoying himself, so I was a little bit disappointed.
Other than the name stuff, what did you like about this guy? Why do you want to do a second date update?
When I first met him, he just seemed really, goofy, and he said something really funny. When I first showed up to class, I looked around, and I was the only person who wasn't in a couple. I was the only single person. I mean, I was pretty sure that there'd be other people there, but it was just me and him, so they immediately matched us together. And he cracked a joke. He made me feel less embarrassed, and he was just like, maybe we should just get married and make this less awkward.
Whoa. That's a new joke.
Yeah, he was really funny. It was just, it made me feel a lot better about taking the class. And, for a guy who has such a great sense of humor, it just seems really weird that would, be the reason that he hasn't texted me back anymore.
Was there any other awkward moments that you can think of at all?
There was one other, slightly awkward moment. But again, it was, closed with a laugh, you
Okay,
know?
what was it?
Midway through or so, I was feeling this connection with him. And, I'd already had a drink, and I'm a lightweight. And I sort of blurted out, oh, my God, you remind me of my dad.
Oh. Nobody wants to be reminded of their dad.
Oh, man.
No, it was...
I feel like that's worse than calling him the wrong name.
Too. I mean, can you imagine if he would have said, "Oh, you remind me of my mom"?
Oh, gross.
But no, I didn't mean it like that. Like, I was like, no, not in that way. Like, you know what I mean? Like, my dad's really funny, and he cracks these jokes. He just reminded me of that, like, kind of goofball, the way that he cracks jokes.
So he had dad humor. That's always a compliment.
But, you know, like, I love my dad's sense of humor, and it was just something that I thought I could connect to him with, like another thing.
Yeah.
But if it's a guy that you're romantically interested in, you might not want to draw that comparison.
You're
It's a good piece of advice.
right.
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call your sort of dad guy named Mike or Matt or whatever, and get your second date update, okay?
Hey.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
We're halfway through the second date update, and if you're just joining us, Meredith is on the phone, and Meredith wants to date her dad.
No.
Oh, my God.
Kind of.
Unfortunately, I think her dad's spoken for, so she wants us to call a guy named Mike today. The reason I say that is because during the date, Meredith laughed and said, "You remind me of my dad." And there was an awkward moment then, and there was also a major awkward moment when at the end of the date, Mike said, "Hey, by the way, you've been calling me Matt all night." And then they shared a hug, and he walked out of her life forever.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, Meredith, we're about to call Mike and see why he's not calling you back, even though we think we might know the answer.
I feel horrible that happened, but we had such a good chemistry together.
Yeah, but listening to that recap, don't you even feel like you totally ruined that date?
Not totally. I mean, you know, under the circumstances, it wasn't the worst thing that could happen.
Yeah. You just told him that you remind him of your dad. That's all.
I mean, you
Not a
could have
big
said
deal.
it while you guys were naked in bed together, and that would have been worse. You're right.
Oh, God. He knew it was the sense of humor. I explained, you know?
All right, I'm going to dial his phone number right now, okay?
Oh, God, I'm nervous.
Hello,
Hi, I was looking for Mike.
this is Mike.
Hey, Mike, how are you? My name is Jubal, and I host a radio show called Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Wait, who are you?
My name is Jubal, and I host a radio show called Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm calling you today because we actually got an email about you from one of our listeners.
Okay.
Her name is Meredith,
Oh my God.
and you met Meredith at a swing dancing class, and then you guys went out for drinks after.
Yes, that happened.
Okay, that is confirmed. Good.
Okay.
I'm glad we got that out of the way.
We're all on the same page.
Well, Meredith is wondering why you're not giving her a call back after your date.
Really?
Yeah. So she asked us if we could get you on the phone and figure out if she did something wrong.
All right.
All right. Well,
All right. What? All right, you can tell us what happened, or...
Is this whole thing just a joke?
No, it's not at all. It's a segment we do on our show called the Second Date Update. That's why I'm calling you today. I'm wondering if Meredith did something wrong on your date.
I don't know, not really. I just don't think we're a great match.
Okay.
Is it because she called you Matt instead of Mike the entire time?
How do you know that?
Oh, because we talked to Meredith about your date, and she told us everything that happened. She also said that there was one awkward moment where she kind of compared you to her dad, and she thought maybe that was the reason that you didn't want to go out with her again.
That's what I think.
Yeah, that was definitely a little weird.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of people like their parents, so that
Not
was
in that
probably...
way.
Oh, not like that.
Well, I mean, just in general, that was maybe a compliment. Mike, you ever think about that?
It's a weird thing to say.
So was that it? Is it those two things then, calling you the wrong name and comparing you to the dad?
Yeah.
Those are pretty big things.
It was that and something else.
Well, what else was there?
Even more?
I don't know. She just like kind of ticked off a pet peeve. It's like, you know, it's more me than it is her. It's like it's not her fault. She's a sweet girl.
That's like the worst breakup line ever, though. It's me. It's not you. What is it?
She was doing this weird thing when we were at the bar, and maybe she was doing it all night, but I only noticed when we got to the bar. But I was telling her a story, and she goes, "Oh my God, are you smurfing serious?"
Are you Smurfing serious is what she said?
Yeah.
Like the cartoon show Smurfing?
What?
Yeah, I guess so. I was just like, what do you mean? She responded by saying, your story is forking crazy.
Forking?
Oh, God.
Yeah, she said forking.
What?
It was like every single time she went to swear, she just replaced it with a nonsense word.
I mean, you got to give her a break. Like, maybe she was just trying to be ladylike or watch her manners on a first date.
I guess, but this isn't like the 1950s, you know, it's okay to swear.
Was it just that instance, or was it more than that?
Yeah, like, you know, I'd be telling her a story, and then she just, like, cut me off and yell something like, holy heckle specs.
Ooh, wow. She said that?
Are we allowed to hear
Jeez.
this?
I don't know. Bleep
I don't
that
think
out,
we
man.
can air that on the radio. That's edgy stuff.
Cheese and rice.
Goodness gracious, Mike.
Poor thing. I think she sounds kind of cute.
Hey, Mike, I do need to let you know that she's actually on the other line right now listening and wants to talk to you.
Wait, are you serious?
Yes, I am. Meredith, you there?
Yeah. Hi, Mike.
This is pretty weird.
Yeah. Wasn't expecting that to come out of your mouth.
Expecting what to come out of my mouth? Holy heckle specs?
Yeah, you may have just pissed Meredith off there. Oh, I'm sorry for the
Don't
word
say
piss word. Sorry about that, Meredith.
Hey, Jubal.
I'm ticked off.
I mean, did you want me to curse like a sailor the whole time?
I mean, you don't necessarily have to swear, but if you're going to do it, you should do it right.
I know, but I don't like to curse, and you started doing it, and I kind of wanted to, you know, follow suit, but I don't curse, and so, you know, I just do what my sister and I do at home when, you know, that's when we started, when we wanted to, like, say things, and, like, our parents were there, and we didn't want to be disrespectful.
But it just kind of makes you sound really immature.
Well, cussing makes one sound really unintelligent and uneducated.
Uh-oh.
I guess, but it's just kind of hard to have a conversation when someone out of nowhere yells, son of a booger butt.
Dude, that's creative.
And that's any better than son of the other B word? Like, that's jarring to me. So, I mean, it's just, I thought you seemed like you had, like, you know, a fun sense of humor. So, like, we laugh about it all the time. Even our parents laugh about it because it's funny. Like, we make stuff up. We're creative about it. And it's, oh my gosh, it's just something funny.
Maybe your parents think it's funny, but, like, honestly, to me, it was like having a drink with a kindergartner.
Wow.
Sally.
So it's like, I know I remind you of your dad, but, like, I'm not your dad. Maybe, like, your dad thinks it's funny, but, like, I don't know.
Like, you can cuss in front of Mike if you want to, Meredith. I think that's what he's saying.
But I don't want to cuss. Like, I mean, I know I have freedom of speech. I can say whatever I want. I just don't like saying it. It's not polite.
Okay.
It's not ladylike. And it was the first date, so I'm not going to, you know, bring it out.
Yeah.
I think she has a really good point, Mike. I mean, you can't get over some stupid phrases like holy ravioli or whatever she was saying.
Brooke.
I mean, I cuss like a sailor, but, you know, to each their own.
I mean, yeah, exactly. I each their own, but I'm just not into it, I guess. You know, I kind of want to feel like I'm talking to an adult. You know, especially if it's like someone that I'm going to, you know, potentially be in a relationship with.
Mike, maybe you want to reconsider. Maybe she can tone down the nonsense words or whatever, and you guys could go out again. Would you like to go out on a second date with her? We'll pay for it.
I maybe if she agrees not to, I can't believe I'm saying this, but if she agrees not to use that kind of language.
I can't believe you're saying that.
Meredith, can you watch your mouth?
She doesn't hold her tongue.
Can you watch your mouth to go out with Mike one more time?
I mean, yeah, I honestly don't really do it with other friends. It's just something that my sister and I did, and then, like,
Meredith,
the comment with the dad.
Hell yeah.
I think you should just own that you were the offensive one on this date for probably the first time in your life.
I'm sorry, Mike, not Matt. Would you like to go on a second date with me if I tone my language down?
Sure, let's give it another try.
All right, nice. A successful second date update. Congratulations, you guys.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, you guys. Go out, have fun, and then snarf all night long. Just snarf till your hearts are content.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
A text in at 78592 says, that second date was smurfing fantastic. Yeah, please, watch your language. Talking about today's second date update, of course, Meredith wanted to call this dude named Mike. He wasn't calling her back after their date because she kept replacing curse words with nonsense words like forking or smurfing.
Oh, man.
And it drove him crazy. He said it seemed like it was really immature, and then Meredith argued that swearing makes you look really uneducated, and she didn't want to seem unladylike. In the end, Mike agreed to another date only if she promised to just speak normally, and Meredith agreed.
Please swear a little.
Yeah, just a tad bit. So, successful second date update. They actually agreed to go out. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
I don't understand why dating is so hard for people.
Why?
Especially now. I feel like the bar has been set so low that really all you need are three things to be successful in dating.
Really?
A pulse, a slight command of whatever language it is that you want to speak on your date,
Only slight, huh?
and some sort of currency or a working debit card so you can either pay or chip in for the date that you're on, and it should be successful, and you should get a second one.
There's already 2 or 3 people that are saying that's too much for
I know.
me.
They're like,
I
damn,
can't-
see what I mean? Dating is so hard. And Aaron is on the phone right now. Unfortunately for him, his date didn't go very well either. What's up, Aaron? How are you?
Hey, Aaron. I'm all right.
Hey,
yeah,
Aaron.
So,
Aaron, are you talking to yourself or us?
I could probably guess why your date didn't go very well.
sorry, I'm really nervous.
That's okay.
Poor thing.
My name is not Aaron, but my middle name's Aaron, so we can go by that. How about that? So it's all good, Aaron. You didn't make a mistake there. Cool. All right.
Oh,
well,
my gosh.
let's get into it. Aaron, tell us a little bit about the girl you want to call today for a second date update.
So, yeah, this is Melinda.
Are you changing your name now, Aaron,
No, Jubal.
to Melinda?
Just give him a
No,
break.
I was
Leave him
saying,
alone.
this girl is Melinda. My bad. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
okay.
I met Melinda on Tinder a couple weeks ago, and we had a date last week. And it was a little strange, but I thought it was a good date, and now I haven't heard anything back from her yet.
Okay, and how was it strange?
Well, first off, she had me pick her up, which isn't that bad, but when I got there to her house, her mom answered the door at first, so I was a little confused because, it looks like the person in the photos, but
Oh, you thought the mom was the Tinder date for a second.
yeah, so I kind of flubbed up in the beginning.
Oh, no.
By hitting on her mom?
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was Melinda at first, so I just was like, oh, hey. And I was trying to be nice because I thought maybe, she had just changed the photo or photoshopped it or something. And I was like, well, you look nice.
So how long did you hit on her mom before you realized it wasn't her?
I mean, maybe 20, 30 seconds, not that long, you know?
Okay. And you look nice is a pretty innocent thing to say.
Yeah.
Does she live with her mom, or was her...
I mean, yeah, she lives with her mom, but
Okay.
she is really cute. And,
Wait, now I'm confused. The mom or Melinda?
well, actually, both of them a little bit, but mostly Melinda. She's definitely the cuter of the two, you know?
Okay.
Okay, so she's a little bit cuter than her mom, but you'd take either one.
Yeah, but I mean, I want to be clear. It's Melinda that I'm interested in here, you know? I mean,
Okay. Got it.
when you guys talk to her, I want to make sure this is what I feel might have ruined the date in the first place, so I don't want to end up digging myself a deeper hole.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
Well, when Melinda walked in and I realized that it was her mother I had been talking to begin with, I made a really bad joke.
What was the joke?
Oh, no.
Well, I looked at her mother and I said, you look so good, I might as well go out with you.
What did her mother say?
They just kind of looked at each other.
Oh, no, they didn't want
So it didn't go over like you thought it would.
No, I kind of laughed a little bit trying to break the ice, but it didn't really land.
Oh, man. So you really started off this date right.
Yeah, it wasn't the best start, but then we ended up going out. We saw a movie, and that was good because then I couldn't talk anymore.
Smart.
You're like, let's go somewhere where I don't have to say any words because I clearly keep digging myself in a hole.
Yeah, pretty much. It felt good not to have to talk.
No pressure.
So once the movie was over and you had to engage her again in conversation, how did it go?
It was okay. I asked if she wanted to go get a drink after, but she said that her mom had been texting her,
and she had to go back home.
Okay. Was there a reason or details? Like, was it an emergency?
No, she just said that her mom was wondering where she was.
And you are over the age of 18, right?
What?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Okay. And she is, too?
Yeah.
All right. So her mom wanted her to come back home.
No,
then-
she didn't say that. She just said that she was wondering where she was. I mean, I thought it was a little strange, too, you know? It's not the best exit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, like, it's kind of apparent. I mean, you picked her up at her mom's house. She's on a date.
Yeah, I thought it was fishy, too. You know, I asked to see it, and she wouldn't show it to me.
You asked to see the text message?
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
You called her on the line?
Show
That's,
me.
yeah. I don't believe you for 1 second. Show me that text message. If not, I'm going to get drinks with me right now.
Oh,
Dude,
no.
that is a guy who is definitely struck out on Tinder before.
Yeah, I realized that was probably the end of it right there. But
Why do you want to call her again? I mean, everything about this date sounds horrible.
I mean, I had a good time with her.
At what point?
You did?
When you weren't talking?
Yeah, the movie was great.
Okay, so everything other than the movie was terrible.
Well, I mean, this is my second Tinder date, and the first one looked nothing like the picture. This one, at least, definitely was the right person. I mean, even her mom looked sort of like the person.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
and that is a success in today's dating world. At least it was the right person. All right.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and just say you probably didn't kiss at the end of the date.
No.
No. Okay. Well, here's what we'll do. We'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
All right, sounds good.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Everybody knows that the key to a woman's heart is through the mommy.
No.
That's right. Make the mommy like you, and the daughter's gonna like you too.
Oh.
You
Make
are
the mommy
so
feel
creepy.
good, and the daughter's gonna feel good too.
Why?
No. Oh, my God.
Talking about Aaron, who's on the phone to do a second date update right now. He made a very awkward joke about his date's mom, and he thinks that's the reason he's not getting a call back. If you missed the first part, he met a girl on Tinder, showed up at her house, and her mom answered the door. It took him a few minutes to figure out that her mom wasn't her, because he's like, well, I met her on Tinder, maybe the picture was different or something. Once he finally figured out that it was her mom, he then made the joke of, hey, you're pretty hot, I should probably take you out too. And they didn't find that very funny.
Yeah.
So he ended up taking her to a movie, and then after the movie, she said she got a text message from her mom saying that she had to go, and then she left. And that's the last he's heard from her. And we're about to get her on the phone and find out if the mommy joke did him in.
Yeah.
Aaron, you ready to give her a call? Aaron?
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 Yeah, hey, I'm ready.
All
What
right,
are
Aaron.
you doing there, Aaron?
Well, I was just petting a cat.
Aaron, you have a real knack for making everything awkward in your life, don't you?
Yeah.
All right.
Just petting a cat, huh?
All right, Aaron.
Yeah, I can understand it.
Let's concentrate.
How do you not pet a cat?
Okay, yeah, I'm ready. Cat's off my lap.
All
All right, good.
Hey.
I'm going to dial her
Cat-free.
phone number right now and find out why she's not calling you back, okay?
Okay, cool. Thanks.
All right.
All right.
I'm going to dial the phone number. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Melinda, please?
This is Melinda.
Hey, Melinda, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Hi.
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 Are you familiar with the show?
Yeah, a little, yeah.
Hi,
Awesome.
Melinda.
Okay, what's up?
Okay, cool.
Oh, hi. Wow, hi, everyone.
Yeah,
Everybody
we're-
is
we're
here.
all here.
We don't normally do these phone calls where people actually know who we are. Usually they're always confused.
I'm still confused. Don't get me wrong.
Okay. Any idea why we might be calling you today?
Is it a prank thing?
No, that would be a really bad prank at this point.
Yeah. No.
I guess that's true.
Congratulations, Melinda. You're about to star in a second date update.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you know who would have emailed us?
There's two options. I went out recently with a guy named Aaron, and then I went out with a guy named Mike.
Okay.
Oh my God, I'm sad for you that you have multiple options for this.
Yeah. No, you're yeah.
Well-
It's horrible. Don't ever be single.
Don't ever be single.
Out of those two dates, which one do you think would email a radio show to call you? Aaron or Mike?
Ooh, it's still difficult.
Wow.
I'm guessing Aaron?
Congratulations.
Man, she
You
is
guessed
on fire.
correctly. Aaron emailed us and told us about your date and wanted us to get you on the phone and ask why you're not calling him back.
And he seems like one of the most awkward people ever.
He's quite special. Like he's oh god, he's a very special guy. Like he's not like my special guy, but it was a bit of a weird date.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, even his recap of the date sounded kind of weird.
Oh, what's his take on it?
His take on it was that he showed up to your house, and I guess your mom was there. You live with your mom or something?
Yeah.
Okay. And at first he thought your mom was you.
Yeah.
Which is,
So he told us about that.
an innocent mistake.
Yeah, and then he told us about the awkward joke that he made about, hey, you're kind of cute. Maybe I should take you out, too, to your mother.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, you're laughing now, but he said that it was dead silence from both of you when he told the joke.
Oh yeah, of course. I'm laughing now because it's so cringeworthy. The first 10 seconds of your Tinder date, and he's hitting on your mom. Like,
And did you know he was joking with that, or did you think he was serious?
he didn't really make it that clear. Like he was like. We all hoped he was joking, but like that's why we weren't laughing.
All right. So all that happens, he kind of hits on your mom in front of you, and it's awkward, but you still decided to go out to the movies with him. Why?
I thought I'd give him a chance. He didn't seem like a mean guy. He was just really awkward.
Okay.
Special.
That's not even the weirdest thing that he did.
It's not.
Really?
He upped himself.
Yes, he stepped up the game. We were standing in line at the movie theater, and he was so nervous. Like, he turned around and he said, you know, like, that comment that I made about your mom, I didn't really mean it. And I said, I know, I don't want to talk about it ever again. And he was like, no, like, you're my type. And I said, thank you, like, I get it. And he takes out his wallet. He's like, no, I'm going to prove it to you. Like, you're really, really my type. And from his wallet, he takes this folded, like, torn out paper from a magazine, and it's like super worn, like, so it's been there for a while.
Okay.
And he unfolds it, and it's a picture of like a model in a wedding dress.
What?
And he goes, see, like, she even looks a little like you. Like, this is like my perfect chick.
What?
Wait.
From the magazine?
He pulled out a wedding picture of a girl in a bridal gown and said, you're my type because you look like this woman?
Yeah, no, he said, like, this is my perfect chick. You even kind of look like her. I always carried her with me to, like, remind me of what I'm after. And
whoa. What did you say?
Yeah.
I was speechless.
Excuse me, I have something to say. Excuse me, I have something to say.
Okay, Aaron, we'll get to you now, I guess.
What?
Oh, Melinda, that's Aaron. He's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and if you couldn't hear me over all your chuckling, I have something to say. You know,
okay.
I don't normally show that to people. I just pulled it out because I felt like I had messed up so bad with your mom and you, and, you know, I wanted to show that, you know, I wasn't interested in your mom.
Whoa.
Is this for real? Is this really happening?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
I was trying to flatter you.
How did you think that would be good? Like, that would work?
No, like I said, that's a picture of my perfect chick, and, you know, you, like, look like her, and you're my type, not your mom.
That is, like, one of the worst ways I've ever had someone do that.
Aaron, do you not get that, like, I don't know, seeing anything in a wedding dress on a first date that's already going pretty poorly is going to maybe backfire?
Well, I mean, the wedding dress isn't what's important. That's just a happenstance, you know? I mean, the point is, that's, like, the perfect girl for me, and Melinda sort of looks like her, and that's the point.
Okay.
That is so weird, man.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. So now you guys know why I didn't call him back.
No, I still don't get it. I think that was a very nice compliment.
Jubal loves when you pull out wedding scrapbook material.
How long have you had this picture in your wallet, Aaron?
It's like 3 years.
Dude, Aaron, And not to mention, I mean, the wedding dress aside, okay, even if that's not the point, you're basing your ideal woman on a picture of someone. That's also, like, kind of shallow, man.
Jeez, guys. I thought you were going to be on my side. I mean, it's just a photo in a magazine.
A creepy photo that you showed me, like, on our first date. What?
Well, I wouldn't have had to show you the photo if I hadn't accidentally asked your mom out.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, if that wouldn't have happened, you would have never known that photo was in his wallet.
I guess it's good that I knew early on, so thank you. That's great. That's good.
Aaron, I mean, I guess you have good intentions, but it sounds like nothing went right on this date.
No, well, you guys are forgetting about how great the movie was.
That's true.
Oh, right.
You did say earlier that you really liked the movie you guys saw. Well, in that case,
Oh, my God.
Melinda, would you like to go out with Aaron one more time? We will pay for a second.
No.
You didn't even let me finish.
Yeah.
We'll pay for it.
No, I'm
No?
good. Thanks.
You are his dream girl, you know.
Actually, she isn't really my dream girl. My dream girl is in the photo for the magazine in my wall.
Oh!
Okay.
Oh, my gosh.
You kind of
Yeah,
sort
that's
of
a definite no on
look
that
like
date,
his dream
yeah.
girl. All right, well.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592. That's probably the creepiest thing I've ever heard about today's second date update. That was taped when Brooke was here. Brooke is out on maternity leave and Jackie is filling in. But Aaron wanted to call this dude named Melinda. He thought that she wasn't calling him back because he had talked a little too much about how her mom was hot because he picked her up from her house and her mom answered the door. But that wasn't what the reason was. The reason was because in his wallet, he kept a picture of a beautiful woman in a wedding dress.
Yes.
And he kept showing it to her and talking about it because that's his dream girl. And he said that she reminds him of his dream girl.
Yeah, kind of looks.
That is super creepy.
See, I get it, though. I don't think it's creepy. I think his intentions were good. It's cute, I think. It's romantic. But the way he brought it out and admitted that he holds it all the time with him, that's, I think, is what gets to the creepy part.
Well, and I think, everybody does have that image in their mind of who they're into, but that doesn't mean we make little paper, collages.
Yeah.
Okay? That's when you kind of cross over into creepy.
If he keeps that in his wallet, I'd hate to see his wall at home,
Right?
his shrine to whoever this woman is. All right, remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Need LASIK? Trust the experienced team at the LASIK Center at Evergreen Eye Center. No glasses, no contacts, no limits. What will you do? LASIK at evergreen.com.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
One of the first things you think about when you take a woman out on a date is, I wonder how many miles she's got put on her tires.
What? Who
Yep.
thinks about that?
Every guy thinks that. And Daryl, who's on the phone for a second date update today, knew exactly how many miles she had on her tires.
I don't understand. Is that an age thing? What does that mean? Sex thing?
Tell you about that in just a second, but first, let's meet Daryl. What's up, Daryl? How are you?
Hey, I'm doing real well. How about you guys?
Not too bad.
I don't know. I think I may have bald tires, but I don't really know what we're talking about.
Whoa, bro.
Yeah, I'm sure your tires are fine.
I don't know. I mean, I'd trust her if she says that her tires have been, put through the mud a few times. I mean, who knows?
What is a tire analogy? It's driving me crazy.
Before we get to the tire thing, Daryl, tell us about the girl you want to call today. What's her name?
Her name's Destiny.
Destiny. All right. And where did you meet Destiny?
We met online. We were going back and forth, and I'm kind of a car guy, so I was talking to her about mine. And then she says, oh, I've actually needed to get my tires rotated for a while. And I'm thinking, okay, this might be a real good time to make this date happen.
Huh?
So, I had a coupon to a shop I know a guy that works at, get our tires rotated. I said, hey, we both can go, but I didn't tell her. I made it a surprise.
Wait, hold up. What was the surprise? The tire rotation or the coupon?
The tire rotation.
Nice. Surprised her with tire rotation for her first date.
Yeah, I mean, because everybody likes chocolate and flowers, cool, but so I thought this might be a good date idea. It's not something basic. It's like, here's something you need. I can take care of you.
And as much free popcorn in the lobby as you'd like.
Was she super excited about getting her tires rotated on your date?
I thought it was going to be a cool surprise, nothing too big. But when I told her, she flipped out like she won the lottery.
Okay, so it was a good idea then.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You know, I rolled the dice and hit the nail on the head, I guess.
Okay,
Wait,
so
run
was
me
your date just sitting at the shop waiting for her tires to be done?
No. We both dropped our cars off at the same time. So that gave us about an hour, you know, go somewhere nearby and grab something to eat.
You know, when you were first telling me about this, I was like, that's pretty lame. But the more I thought about it, the more genius I feel like it is.
Well, how was the actual date? Like when you guys were getting food together before the tires were done? Was that good?
Yeah, we were eating and it was going really well. It was super nice to actually meet this girl in person.
That's good.
Okay.
And, you know, she kept thanking me for the tire rotation. Of course, you know, I was going to take care of it. She didn't need to know it was with a coupon.
Hey, any way you get your tire rotation paid for is a good way.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, it's a good way to just let her know you date Daryl. I will keep you in tread all the time. Your tread will never be worn down.
I got you.
But how was the conversation and stuff? I mean, other than all that, you feel like you connected with her?
Mostly we just talked about movies. And we talked about the kind of music we like.
Okay.
We also talked about, like, our families. She's got a big family, and I do too. So that's something we were able to relate.
Oh, that's good.
Was there any, like, weird moments?
You know what? Yeah, there was one, but it wasn't. I'm not going to judge her for it. You know, it's not fair.
What could you possibly judge her for?
Well, so we got back to the place. We were a little bit early. So we were standing around. We're waiting for them to finish up. And she picks a cigarette up off the ground.
You.
And starts smoking it.
Shut up.
gross.
No, that is something you can judge a person for. What?
That didn't bother you?
Well, it was weird to me, but I mean, I don't smoke, so you know, I don't know what that addiction can be like.
Hold up. Was it a pre-smoked cigarette that had been put out, or was it just maybe somebody's random new cigarette fell out of the pack?
From what I saw, pretty sure somebody else gave that cigarette to business.
Okay, so she basically picked up a cigarette butt and then smoked that.
And the thing is, smoking is usually like a no-go for a lot of people. Smoking other people's tossed cigarettes would be a big no-go for most people.
In her defense, cigarettes are expensive, so
No,
she doesn't want it to go to waste.
I mean, even if you're a smoker, I don't think that that's cool, man.
Really, it was no big deal for me. Okay. I mean, I didn't want to judge her on it. It's the first date, you know. We still got a lot of figuring each other out to do.
Yeah, okay. So, I mean, that's pretty cool and accepting that didn't bother you. I don't know if most people could do that. How did the date end? Did you get a kiss? From her dirty mouth?
It is a dirty mouth.
It is a dirty mouth, man.
So dirty.
It's true.
Yeah, no. We just kind of ended it, you know, with a nice goodbye. Again, she was like, "Oh, thank you for the tire rotation. You're the best." And I was like, "Oh, gee," you know. We just we ended it with a hug. Yeah, I didn't want to take it too fast or too far and blow the whole thing apart, you know.
So wait, but she's not calling you back, obviously. Are you mad? Do you feel like she used you for tire rotations?
I would if it wasn't a surprise, you know.
Oh, good
That's
point.
right. She didn't know.
Yeah, because she didn't know it was coming. She didn't see it coming. But I am a little like, you know, what happened? It went really well.
Yeah.
Okay. And you don't really have any idea why?
No.
Yeah, and that's got to be disturbing because somebody who would pick up a cigarette butt and smoke it and they have some sort of issue with you, I mean, that would hurt. That would hurt me a lot.
She's like, he didn't pick up any cigarette butts.
You're like, what is wrong with me? All right, Daryl, we'll play a song, then come back and call her and get your second date update, okay?
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, man, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
You know, sometimes we'll make the joke from time to time in these second date updates that, oh, maybe the person's not calling you back because they're dead.
Yeah.
Well, today I think that could actually be true.
What? Why would she be dead?
Because Daryl, who's on the phone for a second date update today, told us about the woman he went out with. Her name's Destiny. And during their first date, she actually picked up a cigarette butt off the ground, lit it, and smoked it. And I'm assuming she must have contracted something from that and has probably passed away, Daryl. So this could be a very sad phone call. Just getting you prepared for it.
Okay, I hope not.
Yeah, Daryl, I don't think you have anything to worry about. Anyone who's hard enough to do that casually and not think it's a thing, I think can live through anything.
That's true.
Well, you guys are making a big deal out of it. I don't really know how big of a deal it is, but I do, man. I hope she just picks up the phone.
Okay.
Well, just to recap for everybody who might be tuning in right now, Daryl went out with Destiny. They met online. They actually went and got their tires rotated because she said she needed to have it done. He had a coupon. So they dropped their cars off, and then they went to go get something to eat. He said they had a good conversation about what kind of music they like, their family, all that kind of stuff. And then after they went back to the tire shop, that's when she smoked the cigarette butt. But he still said he didn't judge her for it, and she hasn't called him back in a few weeks. So I'm going to call her right now and see if we can get your answer, Daryl. You ready?
I sure am, thanks.
Yeah, this is going to be the weirdest start of a love story if this works out.
And once upon a time.
All right, here we go. I'm dialing the phone number.
Hello.
Hi, can I speak to Destiny, please?
Speaking. Who's this?
Destiny, what's up? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Jubal from Brooklyn.
No, not from Brooklyn. I wish I was from Brooklyn, though. I
That'd
like
be
the
cool.
place, but I'm not from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
From Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
A radio show?
Yes.
I'm confused. Why are you calling me?
Well, I'm calling you because one of our listeners actually emailed us about you.
About me?
Yeah.
What email about me? What about me?
Well, we do a segment on our show. It's called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them back after, they can actually email us, and then we'll call that person and see if we can figure out what went wrong. And we got an email about you from a dude named Daryl.
Daryl?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Daryl emailed you about me.
Yes.
Is
he
that
said that he liked you a lot, but now you're not calling him back or anything.
He sounded like a really nice guy when we talked to him. He told us about you guys getting your tires rotated.
In the very beginning, I actually thought he was a really cool dude. I mean, we had a pretty decent date. I mean, I got my tires rotated, which is always a plus.
Yeah.
However, it was around after lunch. He did something that was absolutely a deal breaker for me. It was just a no-go.
Really?
So you enjoyed yourself all the way up until that point?
Yep, literally. He did something that's just it's just a deal breaker.
Okay, so what's a deal breaker for you?
He was biting his fingernails. And I cannot stand that. I mean, he was biting them. He was ripping them off with his teeth. It was totally disgusting.
Wait, that's it?
That's major. Like, there's germs underneath nails, like the fingernails.
Okay.
You don't know where his hands have been.
You're worried about germs.
Destiny, everybody kind of has like habits that people might think are kind of gross, like biting your fingernails or whatever. You do realize that could sound a little judgy.
I
That you
mean, no, that's beyond gross, and it's not judgy. That's just disgusting. That's just the fact of life. There's germs in fingers. Go wash them. Don't have them in your mouth and stop biting your nails. Like, come on.
Okay.
What?
So it sounds like you don't think you have any sort of bad habits like that somebody else could.
No, I have any bad habits. I'm completely normal. I mean, I don't do anything weird.
Huh.
Okay.
That is really weird that you say that, Destiny.
Some people's weird is not weird to other people.
Or maybe you're just not very self-aware. We all have weird things.
Everyone.
You can't think of one thing that you do that could also be considered disgusting by somebody else.
Nope. Sorry. I'm pretty cool. I don't do anything. I'm good.
You don't bite your fingernails, nothing like that.
No.
You brush your teeth.
All right.
Shower.
Well,
I brush my teeth. I do all those things.
I have a habit that a lot of people don't like, Destiny.
What's that?
Sometimes I'll do these phone calls, and the other person will be on the line listening, and then I forget to tell the other person right
God.
away. Yeah, you're kind of picking up on what I'm putting down there.
Come
Daryl
on.
Daryl is actually on the other line and wants to talk to you.
Are you serious?
Yes, I am. Daryl, you there?
Really? We had a cool time. We chilled, got these tires rotated, we ate, and you're like, oh, he bites his fingernails. Nah, like, what? You gotta be kidding me.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Honestly, I mean, you're a cool guy. Everything was good, but that's a no-go. There's so many germs that are on one hand, and you're just biting away at them. And I consider that completely gross.
So there's so many germs, right, on a hand, but I saw you pick a half-smoked cigarette off of the ground and put that in your mouth and smoke it. I mean, and I was like, okay, well, hey, you know, it's first date, and she's really, really cool. If I stack these up, I can give her a pass on that. But you can't even give me a pass on biting my fingernail?
You can't believe that picking up a cigarette off the ground is more disgusting and more germy than him biting his fingernails?
Yeah, I believe that. I think everybody believes that, right? Are we all on the same page here? It's not equal.
I mean, I don't know about most people, but I do tend to wash my hands.
And not only that, Destiny, he knows where his hands have been. You don't know where that cigarette butt has been or what it's laying in, for God's sakes.
Don't judge me for finding a cigarette and it's been barely used to lighting it up and just smoking it from time to time. That's not fair. It's not fair.
Well, what's not fair is to be like, oh, I pick up I smoke street cigarettes, but some guy who bites his fingernails.
Yeah, Destiny, can you see kind of a double standard on that?
The hypocrisy in it.
All right, let's be real with that, all right? So, yeah, I picked up a cigarette off the ground. But guess what? The nicotine mixed with the little fire, it burns all the germs. There's no germs at all.
What science are you talking about, Destiny?
I haven't heard that before.
I have to stop you on that one.
It's true. I mean, it's completely true. Look it up.
No.
Like, seriously.
No.
You have to think about the particular person that was smoking that cigarette. I mean, who had that cigarette in their mouth? That could have been some weirdo drug addict. You know, it could have been some prostitute. And you know, not everything's going to get cooked up because of the nicotine and the fire.
You're an idiot.
What? He's an idiot?
Yeah, he's an idiot.
Oh, my God.
I'm not going to keep going back and forth with it. He's an idiot.
The germs are on the filter. The filter isn't on fire. It doesn't make sense.
Oh, okay, Miss Smarty Pants. Did you go to college or something?
No, I've just smoked a lot of cigarettes in my life, and that is disgusting.
It's definitely more gross than biting fingernails, because you could have told me that.
Yeah, and Destiny, Daryl didn't even judge you for that. A lot of people would see somebody pick a cigarette butt off the ground, smoke it, and then that would be a deal breaker for them. But Daryl was like, okay, maybe I can get past it.
Listen, you guys called me, okay? Obviously, he liked me. He looked past it. I can't look past that. It's a deal breaker, and I'm done.
Oh,
Okay.
my God.
Well, then I should ask you this, Destiny. I should ask you this then. Would you like to go on a second date with Daryl? We'll pay for it.
Are you serious? No.
Oh, my God, Daryl. You can't be sad.
Need LASIK? Trust the experienced team at the LASIK Center at Evergreen Eye Center. No glasses, no contacts, no limits. What will you do? LASIK at evergreen.com.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
One of the first things you think about when you take a woman out on a date is, I wonder how many miles she's got put on her tires.
What? Who
Yep.
thinks about that?
Every guy thinks that. And Daryl, who's on the phone for a second date update today, knew exactly how many miles she had on her tires.
I don't understand. Is that an age thing? Like, what does that mean? Sex thing?
Tell you about that in just a second, but first, let's meet Daryl. What's up, Daryl? How are you?
Hey, I'm doing real well. How about you guys?
Not too bad.
I don't know. I think I may have bald tires, but I don't really know what we're talking about.
Whoa, bro.
Yeah, I'm sure your tires are fine.
I don't know. I mean, I'd trust her if she says that her tires have been, put through the mud a few times. I mean, who knows?
What is a tire analogy? It's driving me crazy.
Before we get to the tire thing, Daryl, tell us about the girl you want to call today. What's her name?
Her name's Destiny.
Destiny. All right. And where did you meet Destiny?
We met online. We were going back and forth, and I'm kind of a car guy, so I was talking to her about mine. And then she says, oh, I've actually needed to get my tires rotated for a while. And I'm thinking, okay, this might be a real good time to make this date happen.
Huh?
So, I had a coupon to a shop I know a guy that works at, get our tires rotated. I said, hey, we both can go, but I didn't tell her. I made it a surprise.
Wait, hold up. What was the surprise? The tire rotation or the coupon?
The tire rotation.
Nice. Surprised her with tire rotation for her first date.
Yeah, I mean, because everybody likes chocolate and flowers, cool, but so I thought this might be a good date idea. It's not something basic. It's like, here's something you need. I can take care of you.
And as much free popcorn in the lobby as you'd like.
Was she super excited about getting her tires rotated on your date?
I thought it was going to be a cool surprise, nothing too big. But when I told her, she flipped out like she won the lottery.
Okay, so it was a good idea then.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay.
You know, I rolled the dice and hit the nail on the head, I guess.
Okay,
Wait,
so
run
was
me
your date just sitting at the shop waiting for her tires to be done?
No. We both dropped our cars off at the same time. So that gave us about an hour, you know, go somewhere nearby and grab something to eat.
Oh, okay.
You know, when you were first telling me about this, I was like, that's pretty lame. But the more I thought about it, the more genius I feel like it is.
Well, how was the actual date? Like when you guys were getting food together before the tires were done? Was that good?
Yeah, we were eating and it was going really well. It was super nice to actually meet this girl in person.
That's good.
Okay.
And, you know, she kept thanking me for the tire rotation. Of course, you know, I was going to take care of it. She didn't.
Second date update.
Today's second date update is going to be a little different than any other second date update we've ever done on this show before. 'Cause normally, the people we call have been out together on 1, maybe 2 dates. But the couple we're speaking with today are already engaged.
What? That doesn't work for this segment.
Aren't they disqualified?
Not sure why we need to intervene on this, but let's speak with the future groom, Matt. Matt, Mazel Tov.
Mazel tov. Good morning, guys. Thank you for taking my call.
Yeah.
What?
Tell us
guess.
more about what's happening with this situation that you're in.
Well, we were calling a girl named Leslie.
A girl,
Please,
it's
wait,
your
hold
future
on.
wife.
Is it your fiance, though, or are you seeing somebody else on the side?
Oh, it's complicated.
Oh, my God, you cheater! We cannot do this.
I don't want to do this.
No, so listen, she's a girl who I met on Tinder.
What? Why
Not
are you on
making it
Tinder?
better.
You said you were getting married.
Let's hear Matt out before you jump to
Screw
conclusions
Matt.
here.
Hang up on Matt. I hate Matt.
I'm with Brooke.
Hold on, Matt. Let's hear your story.
Please don't hate me. This is already really
I
difficult.
already do.
Okay. So you just need a little bit of backstory. So Tinder, when I first started it, it wasn't really working for me like the first couple of months that I was signed up for the service. But then I was getting a few matches because I had changed my profile picture, and the pic that I dommed.
You're welcome. I sent you that picture of myself, and I know it got a lot of hits for you, so...
Yeah, no, it was great. They were like, wow, you're way more handsome now. And I was like, yeah, no. No, I put a picture of myself in a tuxedo getting down on one knee as if I was proposing to whoever clicked on the picture.
That's kind of funny.
Okay, except for, are you engaged?
No, I am not engaged at this time.
Oh.
That was the part that caught her attention. She reached out to me and she asked me, like, why was I in a tux and who am I proposing to? So I said very cleverly, to you.
Oh.
So you're not a cheater. It's just a gimmick to get more swipes on Tinder.
I like him now.
She thought that was very funny.
Yeah.
So then I came up with a great idea for a date for her and I. I was like, listen, what if I took you to a restaurant where I propose to you? Because, of course, it's going to, A, be a fake proposal, but if we do it in the middle of the dinner, it'll not only be kind of funny, but, you know, who knows, maybe we'll get some free stuff from the restaurant. Like,
Definitely. This guy's a genius.
Well, so your first date idea was to propose to her?
Fake propose.
fake propose. She was well aware that it was a fake proposal.
Dude,
Okay.
and it's a cute story. Like our first date, we actually kind of got engaged.
Doesn't leave much room for growth, though. Like on the first date you propose, what do you do for date number 2?
I love it.
Well, and hopefully you're not a man that would actually propose in a restaurant because, come on, guys.
Oh,
Get
come
more
on.
original.
Wow.
Hey,
I'm
wow,
just saying.
Brooke.
Yeah, to all our listeners who've proposed in restaurants
Well.
before, Brooke hates you.
I don't hate you, but you could have gotten a little more creative.
Doesn't take it back.
Well, okay, Brooke, where did you get proposed to? What magical place was it for
Yeah.
In the woods.
Oh,
And then we got
okay.
lost for 45 minutes because my husband was so nervous. He didn't really keep track of where we were walking
See,
to.
and you can't get lost in a restaurant.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's signs all over the place in a restaurant.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know where the exit is. So wait, so she was down for this? She was up for it?
He was down for it. We did it. We went to the restaurant. I got down on my knee and gave like a little speech. Everyone started clapping, and there were like big applause. I mean, it was absolutely hilarious.
That's amazing.
I even got like a fake diamond ring to really sell it.
Oh my God. It's like taking your like fake birthday to a whole nother level,
Yeah.
right?
And the plan worked because the restaurant gave us a free dessert and a free bottle of champagne, so it was totally worth it. She completely oversold it with like fake tears and clapping and all that stuff. Like, it was just great.
This is amazing.
That's
Sounds
really funny.
romantic.
I mean, it's fun, right?
I mean, they were both
Yeah.
involved, so it's not like. Yeah. I mean, she's not calling you back because she actually thought it was real or something, right?
So here's where we hit the snag. So afterwards, we're leaving the restaurant, and I was walking her to her car, and, we were joking about, like, the hypothetical wedding, and I said, what should we do next? How should our moms get involved? And, like, she laughed, but then afterwards, like, we were saying goodnight, and she gave me a hug, which was weird because we had just kissed in the restaurant for, like, the fake proposal.
Oh, that is
So I was just trying to assess the situation. I was like, okay, well, do you want to see each other again next week, or do you want to do another fake engagement proposal thing? And she's like, let me, she said she'll let me know.
I mean, you have your fake wedding party coming up. Like, what's going on?
Right. So anyway, so she said she'd let me know, and then since then, communication has been very limited. Like,
well, I mean, you already proposed to her. Like, she needs to make the next move, if you ask me. Like, you're putting in all the work here, dude.
I mean, you're probably right, but, it's hard for me because, like, she seemed so down for the first, like, bit of this thing, and now when I just added this, like, stupid little, like, it's just such a dumb, like, I regret it so much. It's like, well, God, why did I have to take the bit there? I just want, because I really did like this girl.
Yeah.
You're right, though. Like, if that's it, that's the reason after all you guys just did.
I don't know. I'm just trying to collect my emotions right now because I started off really hating you, and now I'm really rooting for you.
It's just like your real marriage, Brooke.
You're going to have to give me a second here to have any opinion.
All right. Well, we're going to play a song, come back, and we're going to call your future bride-to-be right after this. All right, Matt?
All right, thanks.
All right, hold on.
Second date update.
Dearly beloved, we're gathered here today in this dingy, German-fested recording studio to celebrate the joyous first date of Matt and Leslie. Matt took his Tinder match to a restaurant where he faked a marriage proposal in the hopes of getting some free stuff from the restaurant.
Yeah, Matt.
And possibly free pass to second base. But even though Leslie said yes to the staged proposal, she has not said yes to a second meetup. And that brings us to this moment. Matt, is it okay that I act as your pastor today to try and bring you two together with your future wife?
I would have it no other way.
All right.
Flower girl?
I feel like more than ever, every man listening is rooting for this to work out for you, Matt, because they totally want to try this and get free food on their date, too.
Dude, I said this to you off air. I was like, I really want to do this. Like,
but if it doesn't work out, then nobody should do it.
Right?
Yeah, they don't care about, like, meeting a great girl. It's just the free food.
Yeah, it's just a cheaper way to date. Matt has unlocked the key.
Well, listen, as much as I'm happy that I possibly have created a new life hack for many of the fellas out there, I mean, none of this will be worth it if she doesn't want to go out on another date.
All right, Matt, that is so romantic. I'll let you get to second base, okay?
Oh, dang!
Okay. I listen, if I could just get in the ballpark, I'll be happy about that.
All right.
Oh, you can get in.
Well, let's open the gates for you. We're going to give Leslie a call and try and get you a second date here, all right?
Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it.
All right, I'm going to dial the number right now. Here we go.
Oh, I hope this works.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Leslie, please?
Yeah, this is Leslie.
Hi, Leslie. How are you? My name is Young Jeffrey. I'm from the radio.
Okay.
I wanted to let you know I'm making this call in a tuxedo right now. I'm down on one knee, and I want to ask you if you'd make me the happiest man in the world and do me the honor of saying yes to being in a second date.
What?
Don't say no, Leslie. You can't say no. You're a yes girl.
She doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on here.
That's a yes?
Yeah, it's a yes.
Oh, she said yes.
Yay,
Yes, I have
congratulations.
no idea. Okay.
Oh, Leslie, you just made me so happy.
Okay.
I'm glad you're as amused at us as we are of ourselves.
Maybe I'll just let you know what's going on. We're calling on behalf of one of our friends named Matt. He told us that he recently went on a date with you.
Okay, yeah.
Is this making a little bit more sense now?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. Oh my God. And he told us a story about the fake proposal, and he is the cutest thing ever.
And smart.
Wow, yeah, it was probably the craziest date I've ever been on.
It sounded pretty out there, but he's confused because he felt like it was a fun time, but ever since then you've been ignoring him and he doesn't know why.
Okay, so that's why you guys are calling me.
Yeah, we're hoping to get some answers for him.
I mean, you can understand why he's like not getting it. I mean, you agreed to a fake marriage proposal at a restaurant. You seem pretty, I don't know, down.
Yeah, it was crazy, and it was definitely entertaining. Like, it was funny. I've never done anything like that before.
Oh, my God. What were you thinking when he was down on one knee in the restaurant?
I mean, I was just kind of going with it. Like, I thought it was pretty funny, and, like, it was just really creative, you know? I've, like, dated a lot of guys off Tinder, and, like, no one's ever been that creative.
You've never had a guy fake propose to you on a first date before? Gosh.
I know.
The dating pool is so lame these days. So what's the deal? Why aren't you talking to Matt now?
You know, I don't know. Like, everything was, like, really funny, but then it was just like a red flag, and like I didn't really want to say anything to him. I don't even know if it's like the type of thing that you say, to be honest.
Did it freak you out? Like he was being more serious than you expected him to be or something? Is that what you're saying?
No, like I knew it was a fake proposal. You know, I was like going along with it too. Like it was funny, but it was like when he pulled the ring out, it was like in this little box, and it was just like so freaking sad and pathetic, like this ring. And I know it, like people around saw it too, and were like, "Oh God, he got her that ring."
What?
And it was just
wait. It's fake. It was a fake ring though for your fake wedding proposal.
Yeah, who cares?
Okay, but like other people saw it, and like you guys weren't there. Like it was just embarrassing. And the thing is too is like he kept going on and on about how good it looked, and can you believe this is fake? And I don't know. It was just like a huge turnoff.
Wait, the fake ring for your fake marriage proposal was too small, and that was what turned you off.
No, but it embarrassed her in front of everybody.
Thank you.
How does that embarrass you? It's a fake ring. This is all a setup.
But they don't know that.
But even if it was a real ring, who cares the size of the ring? Like,
is
I mean,
judgmental, but-
now I'm starting to judge you over a fake marriage proposal.
You know, it was like a combination of the ring and like how he was trying to sell it to me. Like, I feel like if he ever really got engaged, that he might even try to like pull off a fake ring thinking he can get away with that. And I'm just not cool with that. It just seemed really tacky and like not classy at all.
Not classy.
It seemed tacky and classy when you agreed to try to get free dessert out of a fake proposal.
Well, you know who I'm sure didn't think it was tacky?
Oh, my gosh.
I bet Matt thought it was pretty damn classy, don't you, Matt?
What? Wait, he's on the phone?
Yeah, he's been listening on the other line this entire time. Matt, she wasn't impressed.
Hey, Leslie.
Hi. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were on the phone. That probably was not easy to hear.
I'm just, I'm kind of confused. Like, you're not calling me back because of the fake ring? Like, is that really the issue?
Matt, it was like really pathetic looking. It was just embarrassing. And no, but the thing is that you thought it was good. Like you mentioned like over 4 times, like, wasn't this awesome? Like, then the ring looks so good. The ring. And I honestly didn't want to see that ring ever again.
No one's going to see that ring ever again because it was a fake ring that no one is going to actually propose with. Was that
people in the restaurant and the servers and the management, like they all saw it, and I could see in their faces they were like, "Oh my God!"
No wonder they gave you free food.
Exactly.
It was pity food. It wasn't celebration food. Is that what you're saying, Leslie?
Yes, that's what it felt like. It wasn't a celebrate. It was like, oh, this poor girl. Like, look what she is.
I'm sorry that the bus boys judged you and that upset you. But listen, I stand my ground. That was a nice ring. Any girl would be lucky to have a ring like that.
No, they would not, Matt. No, they wouldn't. And if you do another fake engagement again, don't think that ring was going to be good enough.
Oh, wow.
Are we really fighting over this?
How about this? When I do another fake engagement, I'm not only going to reuse that ring, but I'm going to get a sister ring that looks just like it for the wedding.
Oh my God.
That's not going to be my wedding.
Well, I don't know if you're going to have a wedding, Leslie, because apparently these rings aren't good enough for you.
Oh my God.
Don't go through a fake separation. This is not okay.
We're getting fake divorce.
Yeah, okay, fine. I don't want your stupid ring, Matt. You know what? The engagement's off.
Oh,
You know what? I'm keeping the ring, and if you have a dog, I'm taking the dog.
None of this is real.
What is going on, you guys?
How did this
It was
happen?
supposed to be fun. It was supposed to be silly.
No, he plays like he's really nice. You know, that was another flag I didn't tell you guys about. When he was doing his whole speech about, oh, you've always been there for me, the wedding to Mexico, and we met at the bakery, and on and on. It was too good. I was like, this guy is a freaking liar, and I can't trust him. Yeah, it was
so
too
crazy
good.
that I was
And
so crazy that I was
knew
making
right.
things up for a fake proposal.
Oh my God.
This
Man,
is so weird.
I don't know if I'm heartbroken or where I'm at now.
I mean, I'm kind of turned on, and I think that, Matt, you should take this girl out on one more date.
I mean, I can't wait to take her to a Burger King and propose with an onion ring.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you probably would go to Burger King, and you'd probably use a freaking onion ring as the ring and be like, oh my God, look how it glimmers under the light.
Yeah, Matt, you cheapo.
Yeah, that's my kind of ring.
So, is that a yes to a second date? I'm not reading this right. Because we will pay for a second date if you guys will go out again. A real date.
Come on, I almost want you guys to do it. You're so good at fighting.
You know what? She doesn't even need to give you an answer, because let me tell you something, honestly, that's not fake. No, I don't want to go out with her again.
Oh!
Fine, Matt. I don't want to go out with you either in your pathetic little ring. Good luck finding somebody that will put up with that. And whoever does definitely won't have sex with you, okay? I'm telling you that right now.
I don't care. I'll be celibate for my whole life as long as I don't have to hear you complain about a ring.
Oh, man, this got
Okay,
ugly.
well,
Wow, that went quick.
Matt,
I mean,
I'm sorry. It sounds like your bride-to-be is not interested in seeing you again, so
Oh my God,
no
my-
second date.
I should have seen the red flags when she said yes to my proposal, so that one's on me.
Yep, she says yes to a marriage proposal. Huge red flag.
It's a weird one.
I thought...
Moving 92.5.
Lincoln South Food Hall in Bellevue. Fitness for foodies. From carb-loving meat eaters to vegan and everything in between, we've got you covered. Grab a quick lunch or come for happy hour. You'll leave craving more. Order online at lincolnsfh.com.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
A lot of times when you go on a date, it's something that's been planned for a while and you know exactly what you're going to do. But sometimes you have an unplanned date. Just a date pops out of nowhere.
Cool.
Like anytime I'm on a long ride, it's just like, oh, it's time for a hand date.
What? That's
It's a
not...
hand date. Just a long drive and an unexpected date.
I don't think you're
Yeah,
allowed
you'd have to buy your hand dinner.
I don't even know what you guys are talking about. I don't know what you're thinking of. But anyway, enough about me and my hand dating rituals. Let's talk to Mona, who's on the phone right now. And apparently Mona had an unexpected date. What's up, Mona? How are you?
I'm all right, guys.
Mona, did you have a hand date?
No, I didn't have a hand date.
Good.
Oh, okay, good. So your email said that you didn't really plan a date, but it kind of happened, and now he's not calling you back. What's his name?
His name is Carl.
Carl. All right. And how did you have an unexpected date with Carl?
So let me start from the beginning. About 4 months ago, I got dumped by the love of my life.
Oh my gosh, those are the worst dumpings.
I'm so
Like,
sorry.
dumping even by someone you don't like very much sucks.
Yeah.
It was heartbreaking and heart-wrenching.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to be the one. And the worst part about it is that he dumped me for his best friend.
Wow.
Wait, male best friend or female best friend?
I don't want to get into that right now.
Okay.
Sounds like a
I'm sorry.
lot of stuff going on there.
Yeah, I
All
mean,
right.
it's the worst part of my life. I think that was really low for me.
Okay.
But the other day, you know, I went out with some friends. I had to get myself out of this slump.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We went to a bar, had a few drinks, and she's like, give me your phone. I'm like, why? She said, just give me your damn phone. So I gave it to her. She downloaded this dating app, and we start swiping. And, you know, just swiping left, swiping right. I was like, nah, that guy's ugly. But then I matched with Carl, right?
Nice.
And I was like, oh, he's kind of cute. And he, you know, immediately responded back. And it was weird because like 20 minutes later, he showed up at the bar.
Wait,
Okay.
did you tell him where you were, or was that by chance?
Yeah, I told him.
Oh, good.
Okay, so
I'm
you
like,
invited-
whoa, this
you-
guy is crazy.
Yeah. You invited him out then.
'Cause I was a little tipsy. I was like, all right, let me do something a little wild and crazy. So,
Yeah.
and he showed up. It was spontaneous, and it was really cool, you know. And my friend decided to pardon herself after making sure that he's not a nut job.
Good.
She's a good friend.
Yeah, no, she's like, you know, you cool here? I was like, yeah, I'm cool.
Good wingman.
So she left, and then Carl and I started drinking a little bit more and joking around, and we ended up staying at the bar pretty damn late.
Okay.
You guys hooked up, right? Like this is leading to a hookup.
Well, no, wait. Let me tell you what happened. So, because I was being spontaneous, I kind of dared him to do something spontaneous too.
Okay.
And he's like, okay, what do you want me to do? I was like, go to the bathroom, take off your underwear, and bring it back to me.
What?
Okay. Did he do it?
He totally did.
Okay.
Okay. Well, yeah. Well, he's definitely thinking that you guys are hooking up at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, he was really cute and it was fun. And I kind of did something even more spontaneous. I grabbed his boxers and I used it as a napkin.
What?
Gross.
Oh, no.
That is disgusting.
Yeah.
Left more streaks?
I was like, you guys
my
are having
God,
fun until you did
Jose.
that. Now that's just disgusting.
I thought it was kind of sexy, Like
Sexy? Okay.
Yeah.
What did Carl think?
Yeah.
I don't know because I haven't heard back from him. I don't know.
Wait, what happened after you used his boxers as a napkin, though?
Well, we both got really, really tipsy, and I decided to Uber home. He gave me a little sweet kiss on my cheek, but I just Ubered home.
Okay. Did you keep the underwear or did you give it back to him?
Oh, I kept it.
Okay. So you have his underwear now, but no call back from him.
I have his underwear, but no Carl.
All right.
So wait, was there a discussion of you guys going out again?
The night was kind of hazy.
Okay.
So I figured, he must have been turned on, or I don't know. I thought I'd hear back from him. I've texted him a couple times after. I've tried calling. It goes straight to his voicemail. So I don't know.
You haven't heard anything from him?
No.
Have you texted him being like, hey, I got your underwear if you want them back?
I have. I've been kind of flirtatious.
You don't think that he was just expecting a hookup that night? I mean, because he meets a girl, 20 minutes later, he finds her at the bar, she asks him to take his underwear off, and then you Uber home. Like, I don't know if he was looking for an actual date, because it doesn't sound like it to me.
I mean, but we had a really good time. We talked a lot. We joked around a lot. I got to know more about him. He got to know more about me. I mean, it just seems like we were on a different connection, not just, a one-night stand.
Okay. Well, we'll play a song and then come back and call him and find out why he's not calling you back.
Okay.
Maybe get his underwear back, too. I don't know. All right. We'll do it right after this. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just joining us for today's second date update, Mona is on the phone and she wants to call a dude named Carl. And I'm surprised she's not getting a call back because on her date, she went to a level of commitment that most married people don't even go to. She actually used his underwear as a napkin. I've been in a lot of long relationships. Never done that once. So I'm surprised because you two definitely shared a moment, Mona. If you missed it, she ended up hanging out with this dude named Carl at a bar. They got really drunk and were like daring each other to do things. She dared him to take off his underwear and bring it back to the table. He did, and then she used it as a napkin. Only thing is, he didn't dare to do that. She just decided to do it, and now she's not getting a call back. All right, Mona, are you about ready to call him?
I am.
Okay, and this is your first venture back into the dating world since your big breakup. You didn't talk about your ex or anything, right?
Maybe a little bit, but not too much. I mean, I just kind of alluded to the fact that I hadn't been on a date in about 4 months.
Okay.
You also said you were really drunk, too, so there may be a moment you don't remember where you're at. All you did was talk about your ex.
A very good point.
This is fair, too.
All right, well, I'm going to dial his phone number right now and see if we can figure it out, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Carl, please?
This is him.
Hey, Carl, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Excuse me?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
All right. Hello?
Hi.
What's going on?
That's a good question, Carl. I'll answer that. We do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them after, they can email us to get you on the phone and find out what happened. And we got an email about you from a girl named Mona.
So
You kind of understand what's going on now?
I went out with a girl named Mona, but
right.
What's
and now you're not calling her back or answering her text messages. That's why we're on the phone. Mona wants to know if she did something wrong.
Let me understand this. Mona called you to call me to find out what happened on our date?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, exactly.
So now I'm supposed to tell you, and then you're going to tell Mona?
I'm just asking. Yes. Spread the gossip. Yes. That's exactly what's supposed to happen.
I mean, that's just weird.
Could I take a guess of what I think may have happened while you're not calling her?
Sure.
From her description, like, you answered a text from her 20 minutes later, you're at the bar. Were you just hoping for a hookup?
No, she was fun. Like, it was a good time.
So yes or no?
I mean, no, I didn't show up expecting a hookup. No.
Okay.
Is the reason you're not calling her back because she used your underwear as a napkin?
Also a good reason.
Oh, my God. She told you that?
Yeah, she did.
Oh, man. No. I mean, I've never seen anyone do that. I mean, it was like funny at the time, but when you say it like now, it just sounds kind of creepy.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to give her props for the delivery.
So you had fun with her. You guys had a good time at the bar.
Yeah, I mean, like, I didn't ask her to use my boxes as a napkin or anything, but like, we were having a good time. We had a bunch of drinks. It was a good time. I just like, by the end, I just don't think I was feeling it.
Is there any specific reason?
I mean,
Your voice just went really high, so...
Well, I mean, I'm trying to think of how to put it. We talked about lots of different things, like nothing that was like too crazy or anything, but she just like didn't seem necessarily like the sharpest person. And like, I know we were drinking, so that could have something to do with it, but it just... I think it might be deeper than
I like hearing you try to not say you felt like she was a dummy.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think she's a dummy. I just think that like there's some things that like she may or may not really quite grasp.
I appreciate the effort, but you don't think she's that smart. Is that what you're trying to skirt around?
I don't think she's super. Yeah, I mean, I guess like.
Okay, wait.
Scientist.
You guys, do you think, is there any way, Carl, that you think that she was doing, some girls think that guys don't like intelligent women, so they play the ditzy card. It's very obnoxious, but she hasn't been dating in a while.
Yeah, I mean, okay, fine. But, like, it seemed a little bit more, like, sincere than just, like...
How about an example?
Yeah, okay. Later in the night, we were, like, talking, like, after the whole napkin thing, and we were talking about, like, history for some reason, and she didn't agree with how I told her that they count centuries.
What do you mean? She didn't agree.
Okay, like, I told her the 19th century was the 1800s, that the 18th century was the 1700s, and she, like, cut me off and was like, that's bull. You're wrong. Started, like, getting, like, pissed off about it. Like, I was somehow, like, making up things.
Did she not did she not understand what you were saying, maybe?
Well, at first I was like, okay, are you drunk? And just, let me say it again. And she was like, no, you're wrong. It's the 20th century because it's 20 whatever. And I was like, okay, no. Wow. And so I tried to, like, explain it forwards, backwards, whatever, and she just kept getting more and more irate and telling me I was stupid, and it was like I was just making things up, and I was it got to the point where she was just like, let's agree to disagree, and I was like,
let's agree to disagree. Why is there so much of that in the world right now? Let's agree to disagree on, like, facts.
Yeah.
Well, I was like, you're the only one disagreeing. Like, I didn't want to get other people involved because, like, we just met. I wasn't like trying to belittle her, and like she just kept arguing, getting more belligerent about it as it went on.
Whoa.
Okay, so she was actually getting angry with you.
Not like physical, but close.
It's like, how is this the first time that it's come up for her?
Yeah.
Maybe she avoided talking about history. I don't know.
That's a good question. We should ask her about that because, Carl, guess what? Mona is actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless she...
Hi, Carl.
Yep, she's still there.
Hey, Mona. Yeah.
So I'm not intelligent enough for you?
Oh,
is that what you're trying
hold
to
on, no. It kind of came down to the whole thing about the centuries.
But you're wrong.
It's not about not being intelligent. I'm not wrong.
You are wrong.
Mona.
Okay.
We're in the 20th century. You know when the movie opens up and it says 20th century? It's because we're in the 20th century.
No, that's just
Mona.
the name of it is 20th Century Fox. Or
yeah,
whatever.
that's the name of the company.
Right,
and
because
that's
we're in
when
the
it was
20th
founded
century.
in the 1900s.
Wait, so Mona, you're saying if a movie comes out and it's the year 21 something, it's going to be changed to the 21st century movie?
Absolutely.
Oh.
Mona, are you trolling us? You can't honestly believe that.
Guys, you know what? I went to college. I got an A+ in history. I know my centuries.
There's no way you got an A+ in history.
I totally did. We are in the 20th century right now. In 1900s, it was the 19th century.
Well, when you're first born, like till that anniversary of the day of your birth, are you 1 year old?
Yeah, it's your first birthday.
It's your first birthday, and then you're starting the beginning after your first year. You're starting on your second year, but you're not a year old until you're a year old. So how could you?
Carl,
have
are you
the
hurting your brain right now? Because you're not making any sense.
It's actually kind of making sense, though, Mona.
You're not making any sense, Carl. We are in the 20th century right now. Because
You see what I had to deal with? Like this, like when she was drunk, I thought it made more sense. But like this is.
And I don't even think that it's a point of being wrong about it. Like I could see, Mona, you not understanding it for whatever reason. But why?
I completely understand it. What are you talking about?
No, you don't. But no, you don't.
This is bull- I completely understand what I'm talking about.
Mona,
he's
you
saying
don't,
like
though.
the first century was the zeros, and then when we got to like
How do you
the
know?
year,
Wait, what? What are you talking about? Were you back
that's
then?
why it's always off.
Were you alive back then? You were not alive back then. You don't know.
Neither were you, Mona. I say, Mona, if you're going to say that you don't know, then you weren't alive back then either. So how do you
But
know?
I did pass history. I mean, did you guys pass history? I don't think so.
I didn't, but
I passed like 4th grade history. That's when they teach you that.
And he even knows that.
Yeah, it's bad.
Mona, have you ever tried to look it up, to like fact check yourself?
Yeah, Google it right now.
You know what, guys? Guys, stop. Just cut it out now. Enough. Enough is enough. Okay, I know
But-
what I'm talking about.
Is there anything that will change your mind at all?
Maybe when we go into 2100, then it'll be the 21st.
Oh my gosh.
Can we
This
move
is
on
what's
from the
so
numbers?
frustrating right now. Like, Mona, why can't you admit that you're wrong? I don't understand that. This isn't about even the centuries, because you know in the back of your head that you're wrong.
You know what?
Like,
I'm not wrong. You guys are just trying to brain shame me right now. It's kind of bordering on bullying, by the way.
Brain
oh my
shaming.
gosh.
I've never heard of brain shaming before, but thank you, Mona. Carl, I got it. Yeah, we got to get off this conversation.
This is frustrating.
Carl,
Yeah, get back to the
You
21st
guys are
century.
just bullies at this point.
yeah, whatever century we're in right now.
Such
Oh,
bullies.
man.
Oh my God.
Carl, would you like to go on a second date with Mona? We'll pay for it.
I think she's just too feisty, and like I don't want to waste her time.
Carl, you're intimidated by a strong, intelligent woman. That's all.
I don't think that's it, Mona.
That's all it is, Carl.
Yeah, you figured it out.
All right, Mona, do you even want a second date with Carl?
Not as somebody who doesn't know how to count. No.
Okay.
Well, then I guess it was a good second date update for you because we figured out the reason.
There we go.
There you go.
All right. Well, thank you, Carl, for your time. And Mona, appreciate you emailing the show and everything else. And I'm sorry if you felt brain shamed.
Yes, thanks for listening.
And I hope you'll be a listener until the 21st century and the 22nd century and all the centuries.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says we should find out who her history teacher is and have them fired. Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Yeah.
Talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, Mona wanted to call this dude named Carl. They went out one night, got drunk on her date, and did probably one of the most disgusting things that we've heard in a second date update. She dared him to take his underwear off. So he went to the bathroom, took his underwear off, and brought it back to her at the table, and then she used it as a napkin, trying to be funny. That was already gross, but that wasn't the big problem on their date. When we got her on the phone, we found out the reason he wasn't calling back was because they got in a huge argument about centuries.
Yes.
She didn't believe that the 18th century means it's actually the 1900s, and the 19th century means it's the 2000s, and so on.
Yeah.
And she argued about it. She argued with everybody on the show, and she said that she got an A in history class, so she knows she's right.
You know, facts just don't exist in this world anymore.
No, they don't.
It used to be that there was just some things that were true, and now you can argue everything, apparently.
Fake news,
Yeah, he
not
said the
real.
fact that she just wouldn't hear the truth and wouldn't listen to the facts and would argue this constantly
Yeah.
was unattractive, so he didn't want to go out with her again. No second date. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. Young Jeffrey's Song of the Week is coming up in just a few minutes at
Moving 92.5. Second date update.
We got an email from a guy who wanted a second date update, and after I read it, there was no question that we were going to have him on.
Why do I feel like you're already laughing? What is that smile?
Because there were 2 points from it that stood out.
Okay.
One is that the police got involved.
Oh, okay. That's why you're smiling.
And
you love a man in a uniform.
That's not even the best part, though. That's not the best part. Can you believe that?
Okay.
We received an email saying law enforcement is present on my first date, and there's something even better than that.
What is it?
He said his date looked like Anne Hathaway with bigger boobs.
Wait,
That trumps
better.
any police
That wasn't
nonsense.
better.
Yeah, it does. Zach, tell me more about this curvy Anne Hathaway. What's her name?
I'm just trying to describe her. That's like an objective description.
It got my attention.
You know, Anne Hathaway, Princess Diaries, real sex symbol there.
Never had any homie be like, dog, Anne Hathaway. You know, not like Margot Robbie or someone.
So what is her name?
Her name's Scarlett.
Oh.
Scarlett.
That's a sexy name.
Mhm.
Maybe just all because of Scarlett Johansson, but
Yeah,
whatever.
but for sure.
Where'd you meet Scarlett?
It's a pretty funny story. You want to hear the whole thing?
Probably not.
Yeah. Yeah, that's usually how these work. You tell us the whole story.
I'm going to go with just the highlights. Can we get just the highlights?
I was out in my kayak, and I'm sort of in the middle of the lake, and I see this woman waving at me from sort of afar. She was out on what looked to be a rowboat.
Okay.
So, of course, I row over and see what's going on. Apparently, she had rented this little rowboat, but she lost her oars in the water.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so she was stuck there, I guess.
Oh, stuck out in the middle of the lake?
Damsel in distress.
Oh, lucky you.
I guess so. I was just thinking, whatever, she's in trouble. So I offered to take her back to shore. And
wow.
she was really nice. She was obviously really grateful. And I took her back to the rental shop because I thought that was the right thing to do. And she had to pay for the oars that she lost in the water somehow. But she said, is it okay if I make it up to you by buying you dinner?
Okay.
That's awesome.
I love a girl that asks a guy out.
Yeah, that's a big sign. Like, she totally could have ghosted you after that. And...
Yeah. Dinner didn't last very long.
Why?
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, the cops. We forgot about the cops.
Oh, right, yeah.
We got wrapped up in Anne Hathaway with the boobs.
Yeah, so what happened to dinner?
Well, it started off great. Food was good. We were talking about all kinds of TV, music, our beliefs.
The movie she's been in.
Our beliefs.
Yeah,
Movies,
okay.
right. And, no, we were talking about all kinds of things. We were hitting it off.
Sure.
And sort of in the middle of the conversation, is the weirdest thing that's ever happened to me on a date, honestly.
Okay.
A police officer comes into the restaurant, walks straight up to our table, looks at her, and he says, "Are you Scarlett?"
What?
Uh-oh.
And she says, "Yes."
Oh
and
my
he
God.
says, "You're under arrest. Please get out of the booth."
Oh, my God.
Wait, she got arrested on your date?
He handcuffs her. I'm freaking out. Right? I'm like, what is going on?
Dude, what are you thinking in that moment?
Thinking, what the heck is going on? Like, I was seriously freaking out. Like, am I safe? I don't know who am I associating with.
Anne Hathaway would never get arrested.
I mean, some sort of accomplice.
Yeah, what happened?
Yeah.
I asked the cop, like, hey, is there some sort of mistake here? He's like, sir, you need to stay in your seat.
Of course,
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Whoa,
Just
dude.
mind your business.
You're taking
I
a
get
bad
it.
girl.
So wait,
Dude.
I mean, was there any hints into what she was arrested for? Do you have any idea?
Well, he said something about an outstanding warrant, but that's like, I mean, I'm pretty sure that's all he said. So
Oh,
she starts
man.
getting all emotional. She's like, she's about to cry. So she
Yeah.
doesn't know whether to run. And I'm like, I'm about to cry, too. The whole restaurant is staring at us.
So what happens? I mean, you already rescued her once. Did you save her again?
Bail her out?
Yeah, it wasn't so easy this time.
Okay.
So, I mean, so they take her away and you're just left sitting there?
Yeah, I'm left sitting there, and the whole restaurant's staring at me now, right? And I'm watching him. He puts her in the back of the car, and he drives off.
Whoa.
Oh, my
Whoa,
God.
dude.
Date is
Yeah.
over.
So I'm not just going to, stick around. I'm just standing there. So I pay for the food really quickly, and then on my way home, I try calling her. And, of course, it goes straight to voicemail. I don't know what
Yeah,
I'm thinking.
I don't
Yeah.
think you're going to be her one call.
No.
But I keep calling. So, like the next day, I call her. Someone picks up the phone, but then hangs up.
Oh, my gosh. Have you checked the news?
I mean, I haven't seen anything on the news, but I don't know if they'll make the news.
If it was on the news, it'd be like it'd be a big deal if she was
Yeah.
running on the news. So that's a good thing you didn't see her on the news, I think.
So what do you want to do now? You want to call her phone number, the jail?
She's still locked up? Do you know?
I don't know. Honestly, all I have is her phone number, and it's been 4 days. I have no idea what to do.
Bro, she
Oh,
could be
my
there
gosh.
right now, just whittling
But
something.
someone picked up the phone and hung up. So, I mean, somebody has her phone. Maybe you can find. I mean, but wait, do you want to go out with her again?
I have no idea. I honestly just want to know what the hell happened.
Oh,
And If it's some sort of mistake or something, yeah, I'll go out with her. I mean, we really hit it off.
Yeah.
Okay.
As long as she's not like a murderer or something.
Whoa, dude. I want to know what happened. That's so dramatic.
Okay, let's play a song. We'll come back, and we'll try and get you your second date update. All right, man?
All right, great. Thanks.
Okay, hold on. If you're just tuning in for the second date update, we're on the phone with Zach. And Zach's first date ended in handcuffs.
Oh.
Hey, what's up?
That's typically a good thing.
Yeah, this wasn't the good kind.
No.
Because in the middle of dinner, only 30 minutes into the date, a police officer walked in, went right up to their table, and placed his date, Scarlett, under arrest.
Oh, my gosh.
And you're hoping he's a stripper.
Yeah. Nope.
It's not.
Put her in handcuffs, said she had a warrant out, and then took her away in his car.
Oh, man.
So Zach was obviously confused, is still confused.
Yeah, we
'cause
all
he
are.
doesn't know what happened, and now he's kind of worried, wondering if we can maybe help figure out what was going on with his date, Scarlett. Zach, how you feeling now?
I'm baffled, and I'm hoping you get some help.
Have you thought of, like, crimes that would be okay for you to keep dating and crimes that you wouldn't want to date her anymore?
That's funny, but it's a good question.
Oh, totally, yeah. I've been thinking about that, like, every day. Like, if she hadn't paid a series of parking tickets, I'd be okay with that.
Okay,
Sure,
yeah.
that's a good point.
Some embezzlement, maybe.
What about identity theft?
I don't think the cops, though, like, break into a restaurant and take you away for unpaid parking tickets. I don't know, though. Jose, I might be worried for you if that's the case.
Dude, I had a boot on my car. Maybe I have a warrant.
Well, let's get to the bottom of it, okay? I'm going to dial Scarlett's number. Right now, we're going to get you your second date update. You ready, ma'am?
I'm ready.
Okay, here we go.
Ooh.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Scarlett, please?
this is her.
Hi. Okay, we got you.
I said we got you.
Sorry, I know
Like she's arrested again.
I didn't know if you would answer. My name's Jeffrey from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
What is this about?
This is about a segment that we do on our show called a second date update. It's where if you go out with somebody and afterwards, if they're not calling you back, you can email us and we'll reach out to that person for you to try and figure out the reason why they've been ghosting you.
Oh my God.
And that person reached out to us recently. His name is Zach.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I know I should have answered this call.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Scarlett, don't freak out,
Yeah.
okay? Like, apparently, bad things happened on your date, and it was probably one of the worst days of your life. We're not here to chastise you. He just thought you were really lovely.
Yeah. Zach told us about the date, and he did mention that you were arrested at the end.
Okay, so why don't you just tell Zach that I'm okay and I'm just not going to be around for a while and he should just forget me.
Oh, are you getting
buddy?
locked up?
Forget you?
No way. Why? We want details.
No, Jose.
I'm sorry, but
Look, because here's the thing. Zach has been really, really worried about you.
Yeah.
And he's been trying to get a hold of you. He isn't sure what happened or why the police came after you. I mean, even if you don't want to go out with him again, can you at least give him some answers, help him understand what was going on?
I can't believe we told you I got arrested.
Well, I mean, it's kind of a big moment. Like,
Yeah.
think if the tables were turned, Scarlett. Like, you're out on a first date and your date gets arrested. It's a pretty shocking situation.
And if it helps, he was very complimentary about you and your physical appearance.
yeah, you're a doppelganger.
Well, that's nice of him. Zach seems like a really nice guy, but here's the thing. I just don't think that we're a great match, to just say it nicely.
Okay, wait,
What?
so you're telling him not to call you back because you don't like him or because you're getting locked up?
Yeah.
You can say whatever. It doesn't matter to me.
It's okay if you never want to see Zach again. Like, that's totally fine on our end. But just for his sake, he has been worried about this for so long. He's been stressed out over the last few days, wondering what happened. Are you okay? I feel like the least you could do after all this trouble that he went through is to just give us a little bit of information that we could pass along to him, just to put his mind at ease.
Fine. Sure.
Okay?
Okay, that's a yes.
While we were at dinner, it started off okay, but then he started talking about all of his political beliefs, like very quickly. Social Security, tax reform for boat owners.
What? Did you say tax reform for boat owners?
Exactly. He owns a kayak, I guess. Does that
not
qualify?
It's important to him, okay?
I'm sorry.
Maybe he's working his way up.
Those weren't the political beliefs I thought you were going to talk about.
Sounds like he has a yacht.
I mean, more than anything, that just sounds really boring.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was his choice of date conversation, and I'm on the other side thinking like, holy shit, this is a turnoff, and I have to get out of here.
Okay.
Yeah, understandable.
I'm a person I don't like talking about politics with people, especially people who are extreme, like just extremists and really want to get into it.
Yeah,
extreme
boat
tax reform.
I know you should. Extreme either side. Well,
They're
even
the
if you
worst.
agree on politics, sometimes it's tough to talk about. You know?
It's just not a good first date always
No,
situation.
So I'm not sure I'm connecting the dots, though. Like, how does that tie into you getting arrested?
Probably punched him because he's so annoying.
He would have told us that.
Yeah.
Okay, yes. So let me explain. I texted a friend, and my friend happens to be a cop.
What?
And he was off duty and pretended to arrest me and save me.
Oh, my God.
It was fake.
What are you talking? Like, that is so stupid. Why wouldn't you?
That
why
is genius.
Whoa.
I called a friend. My friend just happens to be a cop, and this was what happened. This was the story that we played out.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. You had a whole restaurant staring at you thinking you were getting arrested. You left this guy sitting by himself at a table, and that somehow was easier than just saying, oh, hey, I don't like to talk about politics. This isn't working out for me. I'm going to go.
So you don't understand. I have gone on dates with guys like this. I would have been there for 3 hours.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my.
I want to be friends with cops.
Being arrested is better than being on a date.
Yeah. I mean, I wonder how Zach would feel hearing that.
Poor Zach.
Because, Scarlett, I need to tell you, Zach's actually been on the other line listening. He heard this whole conversation. He wants to talk to you.
Are you serious?
It's a sting.
Yeah.
I can't believe you called your friend to come over and have you arrested in the restaurant. That's messed up.
Wow.
It wasn't my idea. It was his idea. It just kind of happened really quickly. I didn't mean for it to be a big deal, but honestly...
Is that why you went to the bathroom? You went to the bathroom to go text him, please come over and arrest me? Is that seriously how bad of a date I was?
I'm sorry. You were just going off, and I didn't want to talk about politics for 2 hours.
Then why could have just said, I'm sorry, I don't like you? You could have just said, I don't like you. You didn't have to get dragged away in handcuffs.
That's mean, though.
I tried changing the subject. You would bring up the craziest things. Like, why do you have to talk about why fortune telling is illegal in Maryland?
It is?
I did not know that.
Okay, it's just something I'm passionate about, and I care about the country, and this is a thing that one of the candidates ran on that platform. He supported the fortune telling. You know what?
I don't...
I mean, I will say I'm starting to see how you thought that maybe you'd be stuck there a little bit longer if you just told them.
She's like, I hear sirens again right now, actually.
Scarlett, do you feel bad at all? I mean, you made him really worried about you.
It's pretty extreme.
Look, I didn't mean for it to be such an extreme event, but it kind of matched his personality. So
Matched my
kind of thought,
Scarlett.
Yeah.
We were vibing. I just want to say, you were the one who wanted to talk about legislation to change the drinking age in Alaska.
You pressured me. You pressured me into making some kind of decision about drinking in Alaska. Like, I didn't even want to do this. I wouldn't even told you that I had set up an arrest. I only said it because I'm being pressured on the radio from these guys.
Oh, okay.
Is true.
Is it your first arrest, or had you been arrested before on other dates, Scarlett?
It wasn't real.
No, only when they go off on why grass should be mowed every Tuesday at 2 p.m. And
But we're doing HOA politics now?
We do not support that on Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, just so you know. Okay, we vote no on grass cutting.
I will
on
say,
Tuesdays.
not good for the environment.
I mean,
Yep.
speaking of getting arrested, I'm feeling a little bit of heat coming out of this relationship right now. And I feel like maybe this is the right time to ask Scarlett, would you like to go out on one more date with Zach? We will pay for it.
it looks like there's a cop here in my apartment. I need to go.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Zach, it happened again.
You know what? Whatever. But you know what? Just next time, please, just tell the guy you don't like him. Don't have the cops or the FBI show up and take you away.
Yeah, well, we'll see. I mean, there's a lot of bad dates out there, so now that I've got this under my belt, we'll see what I'll do next.
Well, if I was a fortune teller in Maryland right now, I'd predict that Scarlett will get arrested sometime in the future.
Wow.
But it's illegal, so I'm not going to predict that.
Moving 92.5. Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
The girl on the phone for today's second date update met the dude that she wants to call in one of the scariest places ever. A bookstore.
I thought you were going to say like a funeral home or something.
Bookstore. Who goes into those places these days?
I do.
Whew, they scare me. They creep me out. Anyway,
Oh my gosh.
Diana, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. So you said you met the guy at a bookstore?
I went to a book signing for a cookbook because I really like this chef because he's paleo, and I'm really into that right now.
Paleo, is he kind of like a douchey gym dude?
No, that's what was so weird.
That's just what I'm figuring. Like, all I had today was bacon. Like, I woke up and I ate like bacon, then I washed my mouth with bacon mouthwash, and then I had a bacon sandwich before I hit the door. Paleo.
Remember, she may be a douchey gym girl, so I don't know that I trust your opinion on that one.
I'm not. I have to be gluten-free, so I'd rather just be paleo because it's way more interesting than gluten-free crappy bread.
Okay.
So you met him at this book signing for this paleo cookbook.
Yes.
Okay.
And so we were talking in line, and his name is Mike, and when we left, he asked me for my number, and I was like, okay, sure, why not? And so he called me, like, the next day, and he was like, hey, can we make dinner plans? And I said, sure.
Way to go, Mike, calling the next day and everything.
I know, that never happens, right?
Yeah.
And so, so he asked me to take me out to dinner, and I actually even let him pick me up at my apartment, which hardly ever happens, right?
Yeah.
This is
You
like
usually don't want somebody to know where you live if you've only met them, like, for a brief moment in time.
Yeah, but it's a dude from a bookstore. How bad can it be?
And I love my initial reaction is like, that's so romantic. And Jubal's is, you're going to get yourself killed.
Yeah. Not safe.
See, I agree with Jubal because that's how I normally am. Usually the first time you meet somebody, you meet out somewhere so that you're not in the same predicament.
Yeah, we trust no one.
I know. You get me, Brooke. You get me.
So how did it go? How'd dinner go?
So he picked me up, and we started talking in the car on the way to dinner, and I said something, I guess this was stupid to say. I don't know. Like, I said, this is the first time I've been with a guy in a long time.
Ooh. And did he suddenly start smiling? Like, all right, why did we even bother with dinner?
Yeah, we're doing that.
No, I meant to say, like, out with a guy, not, like, with a guy. Like, I don't know. Like, now that I hear myself saying it, I'm like, oh, yeah, that might have been bad, you know? Like, he might have, who knows what he was thinking about that.
He's like, wow, she doesn't even know how the birds and the bees work.
So, what is he thinking? Like I was a lesbian and now I'm out with a guy? Or
Did he address it, or did it seem to just kind of go away?
No, he didn't really say anything. He was just smiling. So I was just really happy when we got to the restaurant.
And was dinner good, or did you make some more mistakes? Like, oh, this is the first time I've ever been with a carrot. I mean, had a carrot.
That is so disturbing.
Had a carrot.
I'm
ate a carrot at dinner. Did any more of that kind of stuff happen?
No.
Oh, good.
No, dinner was great. We were laughing. We were talking. You know, everything was fine. And we were having a great time. I thought so. And then at one point, something just happened. Like, out of nowhere, his mood just changed.
Changed how?
He just wasn't laughing. He just became, like, stoic looking all of a sudden.
Really?
Did you say something offensive?
I don't think so. I think at that point we were just talking about bacon, actually, of all things.
Wow, I'm offended.
It's so funny that you said that earlier.
He's a vegetarian. That's what happened.
Screwed everything up.
Yeah.
So really, just out of the blue, his whole demeanor changed.
Yeah, he just got really quiet. wasn't making eye contact with me anymore. He wasn't smiling. He started looking at his phone a lot.
And how was everything at the end of the night? Was he the same way, or did it pick back up?
Well, I mean, when he kept looking at his phone, I just asked him, I was like, we can go if you want to go.
Yeah. Okay. What did he say?
And he's like, yeah, that's great. And so...
That's not good.
What did you do, Diana?
I don't know. I really wish. That's why I need your help. But I don't know what I did.
Did you ever ask him, like, what's going on? Are you okay? Or...
I mean, I did ask him. I was like, is everything okay? Are you feeling okay? And he was like, yeah, I'm fine. And just, it was so cold. It was completely different than, like, the rest of the evening.
Wow. Yeah. Sounds like you guys had a really not awkward drive home.
I mean, but he opened the car door for me and, like, gave me a hug and said goodnight and walked back to his car.
So you at least got a hug. Judging by your
Yeah.
story, I was going to guess that he just kicked you out going like 60.
Tuck and roll.
Yeah. All right. See you later, lady. That was a fun date. And you haven't heard anything from him since?
No.
Sounds like you didn't hear anything from him like halfway through your date. But...
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, all right?
Thank you.
Yep. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
It's always really confusing when you're talking to somebody and everything's going well, and then all of a sudden the mood changes. Yeah, I was in this conversation with my dad the other day, this deep conversation. Everything's cool, and then I slowly reached across and tweaked his nipple.
What? It's your dad,
And then
dude.
his whole demeanor just changed. For me, perfectly normal. But for him, apparently that was weird. And then he didn't want to talk to me for the rest of the day. Whatever.
Most dads love nipple tweaking.
Same kind of thing happened to Diana, who's on the phone for a second date update right now. She went out with a guy named Mike. They were having a great time. And then all of a sudden, in the middle of dinner, his mood just completely changed.
Yeah,
He was
but-
on his phone, not paying attention to her. And then she said, well, I guess we can go. And he's like, yeah, we should probably just go. And then he dropped her off at her house, and he hasn't been heard from since. So we're about to call him and find out what went wrong.
Yeah. I really just don't know what happened. And I just really would like to, figure it out and get some closure with it.
I don't have any guesses for you on this one. Like, he seemed like such a gentleman leading up to it. He picked you up. He opened doors.
That's the thing. He was a gentleman when we were leaving, too. He, dropped me off. He gave me a hug. He was very sweet. I don't get it. I just don't get it.
You didn't tweak his nipple or anything.
Not to my recollection, no.
I'm going to dial his phone number right now, get him on the phone, and get your second date update. Are you ready?
Yes, kind of.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Mike, please?
Yeah, this is him.
Hey, Mike, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
What? From the radio show?
Yeah. Mike, are you a listener to the show?
I think I may have heard you for like a brief second, but then I turned the station real quick.
I don't blame you.
Awesome.
You know?
Okay.
Most people.
It's like my mom.
Sweet. Thanks, Mike. Well, we actually got an email from somebody who listens to our show a lot more than you have.
Yeah.
Her name is Diana, and you recently went out on a date with her. And she wanted me to call you to find out why you're not calling her back.
All right. That's pretty weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little strange,
It's a
Mike.
segment we do on our show all the time called the Second Date Update. If you'd listened for more than 2 seconds, you would have known that, Mike. So Diana is confused why you're not calling her back.
Because I didn't want to go out on a second date with her.
Got
Well,
that.
I mean,
We've
she,
got that out of the way. But what we're wondering is there a certain reason? Did she do anything wrong, or did you just not feel a vibe?
It was just, I don't know. It was just kind of like an uncomfortable date. I just didn't feel like we had any chemistry, and yeah.
Really?
Do you mind if I recap what she told us, and then you tell me if it's correct?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, she said that you guys met at a bookstore, and then you went out for dinner, and when you were at dinner, everything was going great until like the middle of the date, and then you just kind of shut off and stopped talking to her.
She said that?
Yeah.
I mean, she was the one that stopped talking.
What do you
So
mean?
She stopped talking to me.
That was not what her story was at all. According to her, you stopped talking, and the whole time she was like trying to get you to open up again, and you were on your phone, and then the date ended.
I was there, and she's definitely the one that stopped talking to me. Like, I don't know, maybe it was something that I said that made her feel uncomfortable. I really don't know.
What are you? She said that you guys were just talking about bacon, and then things got weird.
We were talking about bacon, but that wasn't the topic that made the date uncomfortable. That wasn't what started the bad vibes.
So
Okay, what was it?
Did yeah.
Well, whenever I go out on dates, like I always like to ask, like interesting questions that, just kind of make you think, and also initiate like good conversation.
Uh-huh.
And I asked her, what is your greatest fear? And she said, bears. And right after she said bears, the entire vibe changed. The entire vibe. That's when things got really uncomfortable. She was very awkward after that. Very easily startled. It was
What?
Easily
super
startled.
Like just
Easily startled?
Just thinking of bears made her frightful.
Yeah, I don't know what it was, but like, even for example, like the waiter brought her food and from behind just kind of placed her food down in front of her, and she was startled. Like that startled her a lot. It was almost as if like a bear delivered the food.
Wait, was she like previously attacked by a bear and she's having flashbacks all of a sudden?
She didn't give me any information. It was just she said bear and then she completely checked out. That was pretty much it.
Oh my God, Mike, you're lying.
What was that?
Mike, that is Diana.
Diana's on the phone right now?
Yeah.
Yes, I am. And what the hell are you even talking about?
So you're denying that you didn't check out when I brought up your greatest fear and you said bear. So that didn't happen.
No, that didn't happen at all. I was talking the entire time, and you checked out completely.
Then how come whenever I brought up your biggest fear and you said bears, you were staring off into the distance, you weren't even looking at me, you weren't paying attention at all? It's like I didn't even feel like I was on a date anymore.
Whoa! No, we were talking about bacon. And then all of a sudden you checked out and started looking at your phone and you didn't have any eye contact anymore. You checked out, dude. And we were talking about bacon. Oh, no.
Who's telling the truth
was it-
here? I'm so confused.
Is it the bears or the bacon?
I don't know.
Guys, I honestly don't know, but I feel like she needs to go see a therapist about this bear situation. I don't know why she's denying this right now, but I am 100% certain that she is terrified of bears or the word bear. I really don't know at this point.
Diana, are you scared of bears?
Just to clarify, I don't like bears. But you know what? They don't petrify me, and I don't think about them and, like, get all scared and stuff. You know what I mean? It's a bear.
It sounded like you were screaming at every move that other people made because you thought you were about to be attacked.
That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Like, I'm not scared of bears.
All right. Well, I hate to ask an awkward question that might shut everything down. It sounds like that's what we have a problem with here. But, Mike, would you like to go out on a second date with Diana? We will pay for it.
I don't think that's a great idea. Obviously, she's very unaware of her trigger words.
Oh, my God.
I think that,
You know what? That's fine, because I'd rather, if I go out with you again, I'm going to wear a bear costume.
maybe that might help you get through whatever it is that you
This
experience.
Well,
so strange.
Mike, thank you for your time. And I do agree with you. Maybe the bear costume is a good thing.
Therapeutic.
Diana, I'm sorry you did not get a second date.
That's okay. Thank you so much for calling and letting me know what happened.
Oh, my God. I feel so unresolved by all of this. I don't know if it was the bacon or the bears, and it's driving me crazy.
And listen, Diana, if you need a good counselor to help you with your bears, I got like 4 that I go to, so I can hook you up with a number, okay?
Thank you.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says, I've never been so confused in my life.
I'm with you.
It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I think that makes everybody. Getting lots of texts in at 78592 saying, what? I don't understand what the problem was. We're talking about the second date update. This girl, Diana, wanted to call a guy named Mike. They went out to eat. They had dinner. And she says that while they were talking about bacon, because they're paleo, he just got cold and stopped talking to her and ended the date. Then we got him on the phone, and he says that he likes to ask people on first dates what their biggest fear is because it can tell a lot about a person.
It's interesting. Like, I've never been asked that.
It's a good
That's kinda
question.
cool.
Yeah.
He says that she said her biggest fear was bears, and then she stopped talking and kind of looked like she was startled by everything because she's so scared of bears.
He said that he thought bear may be her trigger word.
Yeah.
Like it was that bad.
And she does not agree with any of his assessment on what happened.
She's like, I wasn't cold at all. I wasn't even thinking about bears after that. And he's like, yeah, you were. You weren't even talking to me. You were just looking off in the distance thinking about being mauled by a bear. And then when the waiter came up, you got startled because you were so scared of bears. And then she's saying, well, I was talking about bacon and you just stopped talking and then into the date. So maybe they both have triggers and they don't even know it. Like bears is her trigger word and bacon is this guy's trigger word.
Someone texted in a good question. Were they even on the same date?
Yeah, right?
Maybe we just got two random people who happen to have gone out with the same names.
Somebody else texted in and said, I think the only thing you need to do is go to the restaurant and interview the waiter who helped them.
I think we do need to take it a step
And ask
further.
them.
You're right.
And they'll be like, I don't know. I asked them if they wanted a Caesar salad, and they both stopped talking to me. It's very confusing. But if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Moving 92.5.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
The woman on the phone for a second date update today and myself have something in common.
Uh-oh.
Both big fans of Ultimate Frisbee. That's right.
You're a fan of Ultimate Frisbee?
Well, I've only played once.
How does that make you a fan?
And I think her experience with Ultimate Frisbee was better than mine.
Really?
All I got out of it was a bunch of people at a park calling me a maniac and a lunatic.
What?
A
Why?
sadistic freak, whatever that means.
Why would they say
I didn't know you
that?
weren't supposed to take a baseball bat to play Ultimate Frisbee. I had no idea.
Yeah.
But then I get labeled all kinds of names.
Well,
But Jessie actually got a date out of playing Ultimate Frisbee, and I don't think had a restraining order slapped on her either. Unless I'm wrong, Jessie. Am I wrong?
No.
you didn't bring a bat to the game or an axe or anything like that then.
No.
That's boring.
I wish somebody would have told me beforehand. But your email said that you met the guy you want to call today playing Ultimate Frisbee.
Yeah, I'm kind of a spontaneous person, and I like trying out new things. And I was online, and I saw this game thing, and I was like, I want to do that. I've never played before.
Was it a singles, like, meetup type thing?
No, not necessarily. It was just sort of like young people.
So how was it when you went out there and played? Did you find out you were amazing at Ultimate Frisbee and had no idea?
No, I'm actually really bad, apparently. But there was this one guy who was really good, like probably had been playing with that group of people for a long time. And
And I know that's what really turns ladies on, is a guy who can handle a Frisbee.
It's actually not.
Right?
It's not too far from a lie.
Really?
no, it was actually really nice because, you know, you have to have a certain grace, you know?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. Any athletic man on a field that is good is sexy.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it was really sexy. So I was trying to get his attention a little bit, and so during a break, I was like standing by him, and he like offered me some of his Gatorade. He was like, "Here, it looks like you could use some of this."
See,
You look thirsty.
offered you some Gatorade, huh?
Yeah, he offered me some. It was blue, you know.
Wait a minute, though.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're sharing out of the same bottle, that means he doesn't think you're gross.
Right. That's why I was excited, because I was like, okay, so breaking the ice, sharing Gatorade, you know.
Already like you guys kissed.
Yeah, right. Next step, swap and spit.
Yeah.
I don't know. He was just like super straightforward and like immediately was joking with me at my expense, and I don't know. I like that. You know, give it to me, and you know. Or...
That's another thing that I've heard women like. Another attribute that dudes have if they're able to do that.
Man.
I've heard it's a big deal for ladies. So, did you ask him out or did he ask you out?
He asked me out.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and which was great. You know, we had a couple of drinks, had a nice meal, but I was a little annoyed because there were a lot of like kids there, and they were being really loud and just annoying, you know, like they were like running all over the place.
Yeah.
And
At a fancy restaurant they were?
it wasn't a fancy restaurant, but it wasn't, you know, it was a decent restaurant, and
I don't know. They were just so loud. And so I said to him, I was like, kids are annoying. Like, I don't know how people do it. And then he was just like, oh, I have a kid.
Oh, that was good.
What I meant was every kid except for yours is annoying.
Wow.
How'd you backpedal on that?
Yeah, well, no, I was like, no, just these kids. I'm sure your kid is great. Like, it was really awkward, and I didn't know what to say. And he was really nice about it. He, like, joked with me. It was just like, no, I get it. Like, I have a kid. He's annoying. Like, I get it.
But
So
wait,
he
though.
agreed with you.
I mean, he just dropped on you that he had a kid. How did you feel about that?
I mean, it's weird, but I don't know. Like I said, I like to try new things.
So why not parenting? Yeah.
Being a mom, whatever, step parenting.
You know, I mean, I haven't dated a guy with a kid before, so why not, right?
So how did everything end with him?
Well, I thought things were going smoothly, and then he took me home, kissed me on the cheeks, which, you know, is nice. I was hoping for a little bit more, but it was nice.
Yeah, especially from an ultimate Frisbee player. Those guys are badasses. Like, they're usually not going for a kiss on the cheek at the end of the night, you know?
So do you think it's the kid thing that is the reason?
I mean, everything else was great. That was the only awkward moment that I could think of that probably would have kept him from calling me again, you know?
And how many times have you tried to reach out to him?
I sent him like a text a few days after and no reply. Yeah, so just once. But I really want to see him again. I really enjoyed our date.
Okay. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, all right?
Okay.
Okay, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
I'm honestly really surprised that Jessie, who was on the phone to do a second date update today, isn't getting a call back from the dude that she went out with. Because really, she has all of the qualities that men look for in a woman. She hates kids. That's pretty much it. That's the quality.
That's what you look for.
That's the quality. And she has that. Right, Jessie?
No, I didn't say I hated kids. I just thought the ones in the restaurant were annoying.
If you're just tuning in, Jessie met the dude she wants to call today while playing Ultimate Frisbee. They went out to eat at a restaurant, and the only thing that she thinks might be the reason he's not calling back is because while they were there, she made a comment about how annoying the kids in the restaurant were. And that's when he said, oh, I have a kid. And
Yeah.
I guess it was a little awkward after that, but they got back to normal, and she ended with a kiss on the cheek, but hasn't heard anything since.
Yep, that's pretty much it.
And the thing is, you never really came back from that, and you never told him, like, no, I actually like kids. I could see myself being with someone with a kid. Is that what you want to tell him now if we get him on the phone?
It sounds a little desperate saying that, doesn't it? Like,
I don't know.
wanted to get away from the awkward moment.
Maybe you just address that it was a joke and move on instead of being like, no, I promise I want to be a mom. Like, I don't know. Either way, the date didn't work out for you, so I'm going to call him right now, see if we get him on the phone and find out what happened, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Hello.
Hi, can I speak to Douglas?
This is Douglas.
Hey, Doug. This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. How are you?
My name's Douglas. Who's this?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay, who are you?
I host a radio show called Brooke and Jubal in the morning. My name is Jubal.
What do you need from me?
Well, I wanted to talk to you about a friend of ours who you know.
Okay.
Okay. You're a pretty quick and to the point guy, aren't you, Douglas?
Yes, I am. Why are you calling me?
Good question.
So you went out with a girl named Jessie recently.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you like Jessie?
What business is that of yours?
Well, it's our business because she emailed us to see if we could talk to you and find out if you didn't like her.
I didn't hate her.
Whoa.
I just didn't feel it working.
Okay. Can you tell us why?
I don't feel we're at the same places in our lives, and it's just as far as personalities, temperaments, and patience goes, it's just not what I'm looking for in someone to date. Sorry.
Is it because you have a kid and she doesn't?
How do you know that?
Well, she told us a little bit about your date and said she thinks that's the reason you don't want to go out with her again.
just like a millennial, so you can't deal with it yourself.
Wait, what? You just like put down a whole generation of people there?
Well, I'm not saying that every millennial is one of those things and behaves that way, but when I see a duck, I call it a duck.
It's a good way to be. So you thought she was a millennial duck.
No,
Well, after having to listen to a 5-minute tirade that someone didn't tag her in a Facebook post, yeah, kind of.
What?
Okay, wait.
Whoa.
I want to know about the tirade, but I'm really curious. Are you a 65-year-old man?
I'm a 30-year-old man with 2 kids with sole custody. I got a lot to do. I'm very busy. I just don't have time to screw around anymore.
Okay, and by her complaining about a Facebook post, you think she has time to screw around, and you don't?
It's not just that. She's complaining that I work a 10 to 8 or a 10 to 5 job, and I only got 8 hours of sleep last night, and her friends aren't tagging her in Facebook posts, and it's just. I mean, I don't think she's a bad person. I just don't have time for that.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. Like, you're a single parent of 2 kids.
I'm in a different place in my life. I'm sorry.
Why didn't you just tell her that, though?
Well, I didn't want to come down on her as like, you're an idiot and I don't want to have anything else to do with you. I mean, we're already there on the date. And I don't think that. It's just like I said, we're just in different places in our lives. Right. We want different things. Maybe in a few years she might feel differently, but right now I don't have the time to do it.
So in your mind, it's just finish the date up, give her a kiss on the cheek, send her on her way, and you can get back to doing business.
Look, it's not doing business. It's called life. I'm actively participating in it, and I just got to get it done. I don't have time for the BS.
But, I mean, here's the thing with that. Like, I get that you have a lot on your plate right now, but you can't fault her for not having the same amount of stuff to deal with.
I'm not faulting her. I'm just saying that I don't have time for it. I'm sure there's plenty of other guys that can sympathize and want to listen to her about not getting tagged in a Facebook post. I'm not one of them.
All right.
And look, if you guys want to get back to her and just let her know, that'd be great. I'd appreciate it.
Okay. Well, I have a better idea. I can tell that you're, like I said, you're a man of business. Let's expedite it and just let you know that she's on the phone right now and you actually told her.
What are you talking about?
I mean, she's on the other line listening to this conversation and would like to speak with you real quick. If you have time, sir.
Sir?
She's not on the phone.
Yes, I am. Hi.
I'm sorry, Jesse, you had to hear that. I don't mean it maliciously, but it's the truth.
It just sounds like you're being really, really insensitive, honestly.
It's not about insensitivity. It's just, I mean...
No, it's that you don't want to empathize with my problems, that you think your problems are so much bigger and greater than mine are.
You were worried about a Facebook post. I have 2 kids to raise. Those are quantitatively much bigger problems.
Well,
I'm sorry if that hurts your feelings. I don't mean to. It's just the way it is.
Listen, it wasn't about the Facebook post. It was the fact that it was posted by my roommate, okay? You have no idea what it's like to live with 2 other women. It's hard. It's really hard.
Are you kidding me? I can't even believe that sentence is coming out of your mouth.
Because you have no idea. You have no clue. You've never done it before.
You have no idea what it's like to be responsible for 2 kids that you're responsible for keeping alive. You live with 2 kids, they're not your responsibility. I live with 2 kids, I am their responsibility. The buck stops with me. I'm not worried about Facebook posts. I'm sorry.
Please stop talking about my Facebook post and stop talking about your kids, okay? How hard can it be to raise 2 kids, okay? You just put them in front of a TV.
Oh,
whoa! Guys,
why not?
I'm starting to lose my patience. Like I said, she's not an evil person. I just do not have time for this nonsense anymore. I'm sure she'll do great. I'm sure she's going to find a great guy. I really got to go.
Listen, working is hard, okay? I work from 10 to 5 with barely an hour lunch break, okay? That's difficult. And you don't even want to hear me out?
Yeah, hear her out, dude. 10 to 5.
All right, fine. You want to know something? Like the day that we met playing up at Frisbee, the kind of days off I get like that? I get one of those a month. Even when I have a day off, Jesse, I don't have a day off. I have to babysit 2 kids every second of the day. There's no time off for me. If I'm lucky, I get 5 hours of sleep a night.
That is the choice you made, okay? If you have 2 kids, that's your choice. You're going to be a father, okay? You can't blame me if I want to get more than 8 hours of sleep tonight.
Jesse, I'm not blaming you. I just don't want to date you.
Jesse, I think that you should probably just quit while you're ahead because he is being way nicer than I expected him to be to you.
I don't think so. I'd like to hear more from him.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I think you guys would be a great couple.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Douglas, would you like to go out with Jesse on another date? We will pay for it.
Come on, guys, please.
Please get you a second date.
Yeah, I don't think
Am I
that's what he
reading
meant.
into it wrong, Douglas?
Look, I appreciate that you're having a lot of fun on the radio, but I really got stuff to do. I'm sorry Jesse and I didn't get along. I'm sorry you guys couldn't put us back together for a date. Everything will be fine. The sun's coming up tomorrow. Nobody's going to die. But I have to go get my kids ready for school. Please, may I go?
All right. Well, we'll let you go, Douglas. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
All right.
All right. And he is gone. Jesse, I'm sorry that didn't work out for you.
I mean, I'm kind of blown away by it. I honestly thought it didn't go that badly. So
You thought it didn't go badly?
He just denied you and hung up.
Well, Jesse, better luck next time, okay?
okay.
And I feel your pain about the Facebook tagging thing. It is so annoying when people leave you off of posts.
Thank you.
Yeah.
He just didn't get it.
I know. What a jerk.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text message in at 78592 that says, that girl makes me ashamed to be a millennial. Talking about today's second date update. That was taped while Brooke was still here. Brooke is out on maternity leave. Jackie is filling in. But anyway, the couple, Jesse and Douglas, that's their names. Jesse wanted to call Douglas. He wasn't calling back after they had a great date. And the reason why is because he's a busy man with kids. And she has big problems too.
Yeah, she does.
She was really upset that her roommates didn't tag her in a Facebook post.
That gets me so riled up.
And she was also complaining about having to work from 10 to 5 with only an hour lunch break.
Oh, my God.
Where does she work that they demand that of her?
I know. That is ridiculous. I'm sure she could call somebody. That's got to be illegal.
I mean, then she's going to get to the gym late, and then the bachelor's on late. I mean, there's so much going on in her life.
Those are such easy work hours.
I know. And the guy was kind of a jerk about it. You know, like, we're in two different places in life. I'm busy. I got kids, and she doesn't understand the pressures.
He's a little barky about it.
Yeah, he was. He was a little angry about it, but almost everybody texting in at 78592 is taking his side just because of the trivial stuff that she complained about. But seriously, your roommates not tagging you in a Facebook post?
I mean,
you live with them. It's so easy.
I think that's in the Constitution.
Yeah,
Like,
seriously.
You have to do that.
And then a lot of parents are mad at her because she used the line, well, you have kids, just put them in front of the TV or whatever, right? Super easy.
Don't even say that.
Then again, none of us do that.
Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Moving 92.5.
Valentine.
Looking for the perfect birthday or anniversary gift or a special date night? Well, then you need Zodart, Seattle's only exotic car rental company. Visit Zodart.com to book an exotic special car for that very special day.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
The best way to break the ice with somebody is to get lubed up together.
Whoa.
Isn't
Okay,
that-
This is already.
Isn't that right, Amy?
It is. It is indeed.
It is, yeah. Amy got lubed up with the guy that she went out on the date with. His name is Bryce, and I guess they met while they were getting their oil change for their car.
Oh, thank God.
So did you guys meet like in the waiting room while you're getting your oil change? Is that what happened?
Yeah, it was like a movie, like a really low budget movie about two people getting their oil changed.
You're really lucky. I'm always like stuck in there with some old dude that loves the popcorn too much.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Well, I actually usually change my own oil, but I had a really busy week that week, and so I was like, all right, like lap of luxury, I'll go have someone do it for me.
All right. How'd you guys strike up a conversation?
Oh, I kind of like noticed him looking at me, and when you're the only two people in a waiting room, it was like first thing in the morning, so there weren't like a ton of people, and I don't know, it's just like a friendly vibe. So we started talking, and I thought he was really cute and like easygoing, and like the guy who like didn't know a lot about cars, but was like he was kind of trying. Like I like cars, my dad taught me about them, and I was kind of like giving him a hard time.
So you're basically just emasculating him, being like, you don't know what you're saying. I changed my own oil. I'm only here because I didn't have time today. What about you, chump?
No, I was really nice about it.
I would think that would be really attractive to a male, like a girl who is really hands-on and mechanical.
Yeah. I mean, it seemed like he was into it because we actually went on a date from there.
Like, straight from the oil change place?
Well, no, but like we gave each other phone numbers. And went out like 2 days later.
Okay, I thought you just left straight from there. Went to like a Denny's or something. Hey, after getting the oil change, I like to wash it down with some sausage from Denny's. All right, so what'd you guys do on your date?
So I have a couple different hobbies, and we were talking on the phone. We weren't sure what to do, so I took this painting class on Thursday nights, and it's really cool. It's like a painting, but also like that night was like stop motion night. I don't know. It's great. So you like do all these drawings where they move incrementally. So at the end you get like a flip book. It's cool. It's cool. I know I sound like a dork, but it's cool.
And so, I mean, he knew that that's what he was going to. He was excited about going to this class with you?
Yeah. I was like, I know this is super nerdy, but it's actually really fun.
I would have just gone off board and made like a pervy flip book for you to look at.
Yeah, actually, this was pretty good.
Really?
Okay.
All right. So he impressed you with his artistic skills?
He did indeed. His sensitivity and his artistic skills. He showed me what he's working on at the end of class, and it was really good for a first-timer. And I thought we were having a fun time. So after the class, I was like, do you want to go get a drink, something really low-key? And he said he had to get up early. And I think I, ribbed him a little bit about that. I, called him a party pooper or something.
How early in the evening was this?
It was 9 p.m. It was borderline. So
that's pretty late for a weeknight, I feel like.
I don't think so. I think 9 p.m. is early for a weeknight.
Yeah, because you sleep 2 hours a night. You are not one that gets to judge how much sleep people actually need.
But we get up to do a morning show. Like, if you're getting up at 8, 9 in the morning to go to work, 9 o'clock is not necessary. That's kind of turning in early, I would think. Maybe not.
No judgment, first date. It's okay.
Yeah.
I'm, boundaries. I'm a modern girl.
So how did you guys end things? Did he make any plans with you to see you in the future?
We, talked about it. He walked me in my car, and we had a quick kiss, and he said he would call me, and he hasn't. And it's been a couple weeks, and I reached out to him once, and then I just, left it alone. Because I didn't want to, overdo it.
Why do you think he's not calling you back?
I wondered if either maybe I ribbed him too much, or I don't know. Some guys, they don't like women who are on top of their game. I have hobbies, I have a life. I changed my own oil.
Yeah, I've always been unattracted to girls with hobbies and lives because they want you to be involved in their stuff, and then it's like, oh God, I only want to worry about myself. So I can understand that.
No, come on. I mean, if that was the case, you wouldn't want to go out with him again.
No, and I don't think that's the case. And I just really liked him, and I thought maybe it's a little weird to have a radio station call somebody, but you guys are so cool, and I listen all the time, and I just thought, hey, it's worth it. If it doesn't work out, that's okay. But I am curious.
Well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, all right?
All right, cool. Thanks, guys.
You're welcome. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Amy, are you a know-it-all?
No, why?
Okay, because I think that might be your problem. If you're just tuning in for the second date update, Amy met this guy named Bryce. They were getting their oil changed. And she pointed out when we were talking to her about that she normally likes to change her own oil. Mm-hmm. And then the two of them went out to a painting thing that they were doing at a bar. And then she talked about his art and said, he actually did a really good job. Are you a one-upper, Amy?
I don't think so.
Okay, all right. You sound a little bit like a one-upper to me. We're going to get him on the phone for the second date update, and he's going to answer, and you're just going to come on and be like, my cell phone reception is better than yours.
No.
You're not going to do that, are you?
No, I promise I won't do that.
Okay.
You're kind of self-conscious, though, thinking about how your date went now, aren't you?
Right?
Yeah, you guys, I'm freaking out.
Again, Amy went out with this dude. He hasn't called her in a couple weeks. She's tried reaching out to him, and he hasn't responded at all. So we're about to get him on the phone and find out why. Is there anything else going through your mind that could be a possible reason why he's not calling you back?
No, I'm really nervous now, though.
Yeah, well,
I'm more nervous than you are.
Oh, you're one-upping her. I see what you're doing.
All right, I'm gonna
No,
dial
he's a one-upper.
I'm gonna dial this phone number right now. Okay.
Okay.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Bryce?
It is. Who is this?
Hey, Bryce, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
Sorry, I don't get calls from radio shows very often.
Yeah, I know it could be kind of weird. Listen, I'm calling you because one of our listeners actually sent us an email about you and asked if we could track you down. You have any idea who I could be talking about?
No.
Do you remember going on a date with a girl named Amy?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Well, Amy emailed us and said that she had a really good time on your date, but it's been about 2 weeks now and you're not calling her back. So she asked if we could get you on the phone and find out if something went wrong.
I really don't want to talk about it.
You don't want to talk about it at all?
No, I'm good.
Just like 2 minutes.
I don't know about that.
She described the date to us, and it sounded like everything went fabulously.
Yep.
So why wouldn't you call her back?
This is so uncomfortable. Look, this is really awkward.
She described the date to us, and there wasn't an awkward moment that she could think of from your date. And she said that at the end of it, you kind of...
not.
Say that one more time?
I imagine not.
Okay, so was there an awkward moment or wasn't there an awkward moment?
I wouldn't call it exactly awkward, but there definitely was a moment that I just did not like.
Whoa.
What happened?
Okay, I'll tell you. We went to this drawing thing. We did this, drew pictures and made like a flip book.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she told us about that. She actually said that you did a really good job.
Yeah, she told me that. She, came up to me after and said, "Wow, good job." And she went in for a high five.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't expecting that level of force.
Okay.
So she high-fived you really hard?
Bottom line, my arm is in quite a bit of pain still.
From a high five?
Yeah. I haven't really been to see a doctor yet, but I'm starting to get worried. My arm's in a sling right now. It really hurts still.
Oh my God.
Are you saying that she injured you with a high five?
Well, it may sound funny to you, but I had shooting pain up and down my arm for the rest of the time we were in there, and she wanted to go out and get drinks after, and I told her I had work the next morning, so I left and went straight to the pharmacy and got a sling for my arm.
Really? Your arm is in a sling because she high-fived you so hard.
Yeah, and it still hurts. I don't know if there's nerve damage or what. But she's a nice person, but she's super aggressive, and that was a little too much for me.
Wait, so
the
you're
Incredible Hulk or something?
You're intimidated by her because of her high-fiving injuring your arm?
I'm not intimidated by her. She injured me. My arm hurt.
I'm just imagining her like pulling her arm back and hitting you so hard on your head. Like I
Yeah,
can't.
exactly. It takes a lot to hurt someone with a high five, and she did it.
All right, so you don't want to go out with her again because you don't want to risk any more bodily harm. Is that what I'm getting?
I'm pretty much leaning towards a no.
Okay. Well, you know what, Bryce? Maybe she can change your mind because she's actually on the other line listening to this and wants to talk to you.
No, she's not.
Yes, she is. Amy, Bruiser, you there?
Bruiser.
Hi.
You big meathead? You hurt Bryce.
I can't believe this. So you're not calling me back because I high-fived you too hard?
It hurt.
Oh.
It was so aggressive. I'm not into that.
Amy, can I ask, do you try to come off as maybe a little bit harder than you are? Or tougher?
Maybe because I'm so little. I'm 5'3" and 115 pounds. Like, what do you have, like bird bones?
Where does that even come from? You were joking like this on the date the whole time too, and that kind of bothered me too. You hurt my arm.
I barely high-fived you. That wasn't even like my most emphatic high five.
Are you threatening him now, Amy?
No.
Do you feel bad?
I mean, I do feel bad, but I just can't believe this situation. Like, I would have never, in my wildest dreams, have thought that this is why you weren't calling me back.
You're super aggressive, and you got to warn someone when you're going to go in for a high five like that. Some kind of heads up.
What else did I warn them about? Like, if you need a warning for a high five, like, how are you going to get through your day, man?
I don't really know what else to say here. You hurt me, and you're not even apologizing for it.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, you little baby. I'm sorry I hurt your little wrist.
That's helping. That's helping a lot.
Oh, you little baby. Do you want an apology? I'm sorry.
Stop bullying me. My arm hurts right now. What do you expect?
If your arm hurts so much, why didn't you come to the doctor in 2 weeks?
I really wanted to believe that it wasn't that big of a deal, but it still hurts.
You did some serious damage.
Hey, Bryce, would you like to go out with Amy again on a second date? We'll pay for it.
No. I don't forget it.
You don't want to go out with him now?
No.
You're being kind of a jerk.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. If I went on one date with a guy and my high five was too strong for him, do you think that I want to go out with him again? Like, do you really think I should go out with him again? I don't think so.
It was just like the mocking, it seems like a little bit.
Oh my God, get over it. You guys are being such wusses.
I'm with you, Amy. I'm fine. If you go out on a date and they can't handle a little good-spirited bullying, I wouldn't want to go out with them either. So, Bryce, I'm assuming you're not into going out with Amy one more time?
Definitely not. No,
Okay.
I'm really okay.
All right.
Go get my arm
Yeah,
checked
well,
out
I'm
now.
okay
Thanks.
too, Bryce.
Bryce, thank you for your time. I appreciate it. You go put some ice on that arm, okay?
Will do.
Amy, thank you for your email. I'm sorry you didn't get a second date.
Oh, I'm not. I'm just looking for a real man. So if one wanders into the radio station, call me.
All right. Well, Amy, I will find you a guy who loves a little physical abuse. All right? There are some out there for sure.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says, hook me up with Amy. I can take a high five. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning talking about today's second date update. This girl named Amy wanted to call a guy named Bryce who wasn't calling her back after their date. We got him on the phone, and the reason he wasn't calling back, she high-fived him too hard. I know it sounds crazy. Amy's kind of a guy's girl, and she might actually be one girl who is actually a guy's girl. Because a lot of women will say that. Like, I'm totally a guy's girl. Ask me about sports. And you'll ask them, they have no idea. I have a feeling that Amy is more of a man than anybody in this room right now.
Yeah, I'd give her that. I mean,
And Bryce wasn't calling her back because she was very rough with him on their date.
his arm had been in a sling since their date.
Gave him a high five, and he says that she hurt his shoulder and his elbow, and his whole arm was just messed up, and he went straight to the drugstore and bought a sling after their date because she was so rough with him, and he was not interested in going out again.
I do like that he didn't seem to be embarrassed by it at all either.
Yeah. He's like, you assaulted me.
Yeah.
This is a serious
Where's
issue.
my apology?
Somebody texted in at 78592 because the guy was like, I might need to go to the doctor after that high five of yours. They said if he sees the doctor's probably going to describe him a hefty dose of man the hell up. So they decided not to go out again because Amy is just too much of a roughhouser for Bryce.
I just want to meet her so I can high five her and see what this
I
high five
don't.
business is all about.
I don't want to hurt myself.
I don't even want to hug.
Yeah, no. Remember, if you want a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.